morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. It is March the 3rd, and we are coming at you. That's right. We are coming at you live from the 105.7 The Point Studios here in lovely downtown Creve Coeur, Missouri. Although I'm not exactly sure if this is downtown, but it sounds nice.
Yeah.
I'd like to welcome our Canadian buddy, Jamie Rivers.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
This fulfills our Canadian quota for the
That's
year.
right. We're done. We get it out
done.
the first
Check that
quarter.
one off the
Got
list.
it out of the way early.
I just have to say, I was bugging you guys off the air, and I walk into what is a Hollywood TV set here now.
Yep.
It's so nice that you guys have all ththese luxuries, disco lights, and all these things, and your headphone jack works.
Well, this is what happens when you get ratings.
You're not wrong.
Hey-oo.
Shots fired.
Okay.
No.
No, it's okay. I see how we're starting this day.
Slap shot.
Okay, guy.
No, they really did a great job in
That's
here with the
awesome.
studio lights and all the new cameras, and I think we're pretty dialed in, right? I mean, it's still a work in progress. It's been 3 months.
I'd say we're dialed.
Are we dialed in fully? What do you got there? Is that a blueberry muffin?
I'm trying to get my muffin in. It was supposed to be in me 15 minutes ago, but you saw what happened.
Oh, giant coffee spill in the. It was like the Exxon Valdez
Dude,
of coffee spills.
I couldn't believe it.
What's also
You know how many
amazing-
seals washed up on shore?
I have been here since 2012, at the point. Now, this was my first spill. I've seen some spills. We've all helped clean up some spills. By the way, thank you for helping me clean up. I had 5 different coffees because I get an Americano and then 4 espresso.
Yeah, it takes them 20 minutes to get 1 cup of coffee made.
Okay. It's 1 Americano and 4 espressos. That's why I go in there early and I get it out of the way when I'm still in the dark.
So 20 minutes.
An Americano.
What am I supposed to call it? That's what they call
It's
it.
5 cups of coffee.
Okay, but I'm just saying. And then I add ice to cool it down a little bit so I can actually have it right away. And I spilled the entire thing.
The entire
Jamie
the
saw it
entire
after
giant
that.
carafe
Yeah,
full of it.
Rizz was drowning at one point.
I know.
It was
He
in the
threw
drawers.
me a life preserver.
It went in the drawers. It went under all the things. It's all over the place. It's in my shoes.
How'd you drop it?
Oh, dude, I was trying to take the lid off, and it just slid out. And the whole, it's all over my phone. And Rizz and I just both kind of go, ah.
Well, it sprung into action immediately.
I know both of us were moving, but we were both kind of going, ah.
I love at my house if something spills, the kids just watch it.
Oh, yeah.
The kids,
Whoa, how
I don't
far
know
is it
what
gonna
happened
go?
to their video game reflexes. I guess they go right out the window. I'm like ready for it with paper towels. I got things on mops.
You were ready.
The kids just look at it. Are you going to do something?
This was not Rizz's first rodeo, I'll tell you
Are
that.
you going to help?
We get the animals that jump in right away. Like the dogs come running, and then we got George the cat who thinks he's a dog. Literally thinks he's a
nice.
dog, comes over, and he gets in. So now you're trying to pull animals away, and you're trying to fix the spill, and your kid's looking at you still just watching.
Are you going to get something?
Holding their cup.
Right. Are you going to help? Or just watch? Last time you were in here, Jamie, I believe your lovely fiance was with you, Ashley. Now fiance.
Yeah, now fiance.
Now fiance.
Yes.
Congratulations. Since Jamie's been here, he's gotten engaged.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm a lucky man, she said yes.
I did feel terrible because she was here and I mentioned something about you putting a ring on it.
Oh, yeah, you did. Remember we had to have that talk in the parking lot after?
Well, I did call and apologize
Yeah, I was like, relax, dude.
because I almost put him on the spot and I go, wow, that was
You saw his face?
yeah, because
he's
you
bigger
shot
than
me
me.
this look of like, dude, shut your mouth. I don't know if you realized you did it,
Did I really?
Yeah, the hockey player.
Yeah, and
It's
that
still
knife
in you.
that you were waving at him.
No.
but like you shot this look like, dude, you're a dick. And
Well, that could
it
be
stuck
for
with
any
me.
reason.
I know, but it stuck with me, and I went, "Oh man,
No, I
probably
think,
shouldn't have said that."
when was that? Because,
It was sometime before the engagement. Let me
but it may have already been.
Thank you, Moon.
That's a good timeline right there. It
The
may
wheels
have
were
been,
in motion?
Yeah, it may have already been in motion. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what are you doing?
Because Ashley turned to you and was like, "Yeah, when is it going to be?"
Yeah, that helped me out a lot.
And then I went, "Oh, I think that was the moment." I was like, "Oh God," I broke the bro code. I don't know which one of the code numbers that is, what bylaw I broke, but I think
probably
I broke one.
early, probably like 2.1.
Probably. But I called and apologized, and
you
then
Not necessary, but yes, you did.
and then without notice, I forget where we were, but my wife, were we at the Blues game? Where were we when we? Oh, that was
I
my buddy
remember this.
Jeremy
I remember this.
with the Blues
You
game.
talked about it, though.
We were somewhere, and my wife goes, "Oh, I guess Ashley and Jamie are engaged." And you guys did it was a whole thing.
Dude, it was out of control.
And whenever my wife sees an over-the-top proposal,
Oh, no.
I go, "Oh, God."
Yeah, you called me, actually. You were like, really? Really?
Was it at the Blues game?
No, I think that was my buddy Jeremy and Sarah.
Oh, well, it's nice to be confused with your friends.
Yeah, well, I got two friends that got engaged.
Well, he put you
around
in the
same
friend
time.
category.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's nice to be
right?
confused.
No?
No, I'm just saying I have two friends who got engaged around the same time. So I get confused.
Yeah, of course.
It's dementia.
It's engagement season.
It is.
Is it really?
But whenever I see an over-the-top
Yes.
proposal or
Sure
my
it
wife sees one, I go, "Oh, here we go."
No,
Now it's a story of how my proposal was garbage.
That's right. That's right.
Now, it wasn't supposed to be as over the top as it ended up. I've got some friends who love to help out. Let's just put it that way. And managed to get us down to Nashville. And then once we were at this country show in Nashville, I had talked to the singer.
Were you? What bar were you at?
Low Places.
Oh, so Garth Brooks bar.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that guy.
Which it looked like you almost had to yourself.
So we were out there, and like this guy, the country guy, we talked about a week before, and he says, "Hey, look, anything specific?" I'm like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Do you do any cover songs?" He's like, "Oh yeah, we do tons of cover." I'm like, "Oh great." He goes, "About halfway through the set, we're gonna do whatever you want." And I said, "Well, she loves Tennessee Whiskey from Chris Stapleton. Like we always kind of dance to that." So I had all set up with all of our friends that when they play that song, we're all just gonna go out and dance. So the dance floor was kind of full of people. And then I had asked him to learn another song from Hardy. The song's called Boyfriend. If anybody's heard it, but it's basically like, I'm ready to go all in with you. I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore.
Here's a little Tennessee Whiskey first. So they start this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I've got my best dancing shoes on.
Okay, so you're like, "Hey, you want to dance?"
I'm like, "Hey babe, this is our song.
And what was the Hardy song?
It's
I
called
got it.
It's called Boyfriend. It's the lyrics are really what sells it."
All right, so now you guys are on the dance floor.
To this song,
Going
and
to
then
this.
this song ends.
Kind of fades out, and then it goes into.
So they start singing this. It's basically, I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore. Like, I want to be your husband.
Talking about babies and diamond rings.
I know, I'm romantic.
Wow. Pretty on the nose there,
This
Jay.
guy's got
Huh?
a tear in his eye.
Next to yours, girl. I don't wanna be a
So Tennessee Whiskey fades out. This comes in.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot.
Now, at what point did you get down on bended knee?
Well, Isaac, who is the singer, he said, I'm going to pause in the middle. And now, Isaac did not know this song. He kicked his band basically off stage because he's like, this is going to be too much in a week for everybody to learn this, blah,
So
blah,
he
blah.
learned it.
So he learned it acoustically, and he
For
played
you.
it for me, which was awesome. And halfway through, he goes, ho, 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 there's somebody who's got something they want to say. And my buddy Kevin, who had flown us down to Nashville, he comes over and hands me a microphone.
Oh, they flew private, by the way. Just so you know.
Go on.
That is sweet.
Now I'm saying, okay,
This was a
go
whole-
on.
this was a whole thing.
Whole
Oh, my
thing.
gosh.
I could tell you the story. It's a little long, but basically, I'll wrap it up quickly. As I'd start talking about doing this stuff, and Kevin, who American Aviation Services, unbelievable dude, he has planes here, runs a company that's private jets, and he goes, "Hey, why don't we fly down to Nashville?" And I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Yeah, I'll load up the plane, and we'll fly down to Nashville, and we'll just spend 24 hours, and we'll do this, blah blah." I'm like, "Okay, great." Well, Kevin and his wife Brenda are also patients of Ashley's. So the way I started the whole thing was, I'm like, next time you see Ashley, like say, hey, we got to get some hours on the plane because they have to do that for like so many
Tax purposes.
whatever, so many hours a month or every 6 months,
Right.
whatever it is, and see what she says, And so he drops it in there, and she's like, I don't know, my parents are coming to town, and blah blah. Blah. Meanwhile, I already called her parents and said, you guys can either join us or like make up something.
Right.
So the mom already said, well, we're not going to make it in time, we're blah, blah, blah. So Ashley's mom is actually in on it with me.
All right.
So then Ashley goes,
Oh, that's nice.
so then Ashley goes to Kevin, oh, yeah. Well, sure, let me call Jamie. So she calls me here. Now I got to play. I'm like, babe, do you know how much radio I miss?
Well,
for
and what the
TV?
awesome part is, you made it seem like it was her idea.
Well, that's what it was. This is where it spun. This is where it flipped on its head.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to have to talk to Ryder. I'm like, I have no idea if I can get a day off a random Thursday, So I already knew. So I waited like 15, 20 minutes. Calls her back.
Oh, good news. I got my day off got approved.
So now she's excited, and she's sitting there with Kevin now, planning everything we had already planning it with Kevin, because he's like, I think we should do this. She's like, oh, that's a great idea. So now she thought the entire trip was her plan until when that song by Hardy's playing, Boyfriend. And then our friends and the security guys move everybody off the dance floor. And Ashley's got her head like tucked in my shoulder.
Right, so she had no idea.
No idea. And then she picks her head up and looks around, sees nobody, and people all have their phones out like this, like video. And she's like, and I'm holding her next to me. I could just feel her heart go. And then when he hands me the mic, she just starts bawling. It's like she knew it was a.
And Jamie said, I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore.
I kind of did, actually. I looked at her and I said, babe, I want to go all in with you. I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore. I want to be your husband. Will you marry me?
Oh, my God.
And then
Nashville accent.
They got me.
And then,
now gone.
Dude, there was confetti.
So Kevin has these confetti cannons go. The whole building's full of confetti. The lasers are going.
The lasers. Somebody's had a sign. Congratulations, Jamie and Ashley.
It was wild.
It was great. That was nice.
There was a lot. I've got some great friends, and obviously a fantastic fiance.
That was a very good proposal. It made the garbage proposals look even more terrible. So.
How am I supposed to compete with that?
Hey, that's what you get for putting me on the spot.
Well,
okay?
You're right.
All right.
That's what you get.
And so when my wife's like, oh, Jamie and Ashley are engaged, I went, oh, boy. Here we go. We're going to drum up the old, 20 years ago. Yes, I didn't have an over-the-top proposal. Sorry.
Yeah, but I told you, in fairness, how old were you?
So it's our 20th anniversary.
Oh, boy.
In 9 days.
Holy smokes. Good for you.
Oh, boy.
Good for you, man.
Uh-oh.
But how old were you when you proposed?
26, 25,
Okay.
26.
How many years in radio business still kind of scratching your way
I
up,
know,
right?
I know.
So you can't expect, proposals are probably different from people who have been in the business world or working for a long time, for the most part, I would think.
Oh, man, that's coming up. We are going away. We are going on vacation in April.
Where are you
nice. We're going to Mexico. Nice.
Where are you going?
Port of Vallarta. What's going on there?
That's the place to be right now.
We got it real cheap. I don't know what
That's the place.
It's amazing. They gave us a presidential suite.
I don't know what.
Dude, it's great.
What's
so
going
funny?
on there.
They may be already hurting real bad because I got an email this morning from those things when you go down there and then you're on your way out and you're going through the thing and they're like, hey, we'd like to sell you a vacation.
Oh, yeah.
$1,200. It's only $1,200. You get 6 days. You come back here at our nicer resort. We got one of the things and never used it. This was like 7 years ago. And I got an email this morning that says, hey, you should use that thing right now.
Remember
How about
us?
you come on down?
I know. I feel bad for those people, man.
It must be horrible
We were down
right now.
there. So Ashley and I were down in Cancun, which obviously is other end of the country. But we saw all this stuff going on while we're headed to the airport. All the craziness is happening. We're like, oh, my gosh, we may not be getting out of here. But then we felt bad because, the resort we go to Secrets Maroma.
Oh, that's where we're going.
Are you really?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Are you messing with me?
No, he's
Okay. You're
No, I'm
gonna
not.
love
I swear to
it.
God.
Dude,
We've
I'm
been
gonna
there.
give
We've
you-
been there 5 times.
Great. I'm gonna the
That's our spot.
concierge. The guy we have is Roger. He's a phenomenal guy.
I'll say hi to Roger for me.
Yeah, I will.
Honestly, that's our spot. We've been there 5 times.
Okay, so you know how amazing
Cell
that
phone guy in
resort is.
Canada.
We've become friends with a bunch of the staff and whatnot, and I feel bad for them because this is their main source of income for a lot of people. So if tourism dips, you feel bad for those people.
Oh, that's why the country of Mexico will do anything they can to prevent the tourist spots.
They better.
And that's on the other side of the country
It is,
too.
but it's still Puerto Vallarta.
No, but that's
people
where we're
still
going.
go
That's
there.
funny.
Hey, you wanna
That
see
was
what's
the
wrong? Yeah.
spot. That
Oh,
used
we'll
to
have
be
to
the
chat.
spot.
Got some people for you there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Because again, we've been going there for a long, long time, and that is no kids.
Do you love the cheesy night shows?
Yeah, love them.
They're the best.
I'll put on my Hawaiian shirt,
Yeah.
and I'm a participator.
Yeah. They have they have the stage shows every night.
yeah. We saw Michael Jackson impersonator
Dude,
last
it's
time we were
unbelievable.
down
They have one called Rock Show. You have to go.
I'm sure I've seen it.
It's let's say a smaller, portly Hispanic man who comes out belting out like all of the Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah, dude.
But it has a little bit of the Latin accent to it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
This Michael Jackson was spot on for the songs, and then in between he's like, I mean, he was bearing down, trying not to.
And listen, I've been drinking all day. Anything sounds good at that point. I'm lucky I'm conscious. Like, I'm lucky I'm still
I'm happy
standing.
You guys are going there. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, that's the spot. And we're going in late April. Once this whole cartel stuff started happening, 2 weeks ago now?
That's when you booked.
No, we had booked months ago.
Oh, when the prices were high.
Oh, man.
Should have refinanced.
Yeah.
I'm like, then my mother calls, you're not going. Then my son hears about it. He's like, why are you guys going to Mexico? It's on the other side of the country.
We'll be fine.
They'll get all this wrapped up. Yeah. When are we going? I got the countdown going. We're going in, let's see. Not that I'm thinking. 47 days.
And how many hours?
Yeah, you're good.
You've got the hours.
0 hours and 36 minutes.
You're good. I knew it.
47 days, 0 hours, 36 minutes. We're fine, Eddie.
Yeah.
How long are you going for?
A week.
That's awesome.
Dang, a week. Holy smokes.
We rent one of those cabanas on the beach and just sit there.
Every day?
I don't think I've been in one place.
So I go there usually first day, grab the pool concierge. His name's Eddie, by the way. You ask for Eddie. Throw him a few bucks, and Eddie sets up the two best chairs right across from the swim-up bar. So I really don't. All I have to do is stumble into the water, grab a drink, and go back to my chair. Out.
Oh, we're pros at this. We bring our own tumblers.
Eddie.
No, I will grease a guy at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then I go, if this is empty,
you should
you're
give
not
him
doing
money
it right.
instead.
Yeah. Why are you massaging him? Just
It's weird.
Because I have
They're supposed
very
to oil
good
you
hands.
up.
You should just give him a few dollars.
Because I have very good
rather
hands.
the money.
Grease them up.
yeah, he'd probably rather have money.
Stop it. Anyway, congratulations.
Okay, so
buddy.
greasing
And
a guy.
My anniversary's in 9 days, so I need to figure that out. Okay, great. It's a Thursday. It's a Thursday. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday. Okay. All right. We'll figure it out, Scott. Hey, I know you guys, when I was out last week, you talked about the missing mom.
Yes, and the update.
And the update. Now, Jamie, you know the story?
I don't.
So this is...
dude, how
I
does this
know.
not hit the sports wire? I tell you, this is one of the most fascinating stories of the month.
I don't know what details you have or you reported on, but I added the story again because I want to discuss with you guys. So this is a wild story. So this is a woman named Michelle Lynn Hunley Smith. She's a mom from North Carolina, and she vanished into thin air back in 2001, leaving 3 kids behind.
Dude, horribly sad. Vanished. No.
2001.
So just to catch
Great
you up.
magician, though.
So back in December of 2001, Michelle was a 38-year-old mom of 3 living in Rockingham County, North Carolina. All right, she went out to do some Christmas shopping. She was going, I think, to the Kmart or the Target, and she never came back. She never came back. For 24 years, her family had no idea if she was dead or alive. Her daughter Amanda, who was 14 at the time, said
14, dude.
the
14.
their home life was incredibly volatile. There was heavy drinking. There was infidelity on both sides, the mom and the dad, even physical fights. In fact, before the mom disappeared, she had been fired for drinking on the job and had a pending DUI charge, which is something we didn't know when we first started the story.
Yeah, the original
We
story.
uncovered it.
The original story is mom of 3 disappears,
Yeah.
vanishes forever.
So for 20 years, for 2 decades, her kids grew up with this kind of open wound, not knowing if their mom had been taken, killed, did she walk
Did the
away?
police finally say we think she's probably passed away at this point? Like a lot of times they just
Yeah, it was an unsolved. It was
I
an
think it was
open
an
case.
open case.
Okay.
Open case, unsolved mystery. And then remember, this is a month ago. It's been over a month now. Savannah Guthrie's mother's been disappeared.
Yeah.
So that whole thing is going on, and then
And in those 24 years, the dad was under
suspicion.
Oh,
Under
I bet he
suspicion.
would be, especially with all that history.
That's the first place they look.
Yeah,
like,
they
hey,
probably
did
asked him,
dad kill the mom?
They're
Couple,
physically
2, 3.
fighting each other. I'd be
Yeah.
like, hey, dude, what's up here?
couple 2-3 questions. or interrogations for him, I'm sure.
So fast forward to maybe a week and a half ago, the sheriff in Rockingham County got a hit on her name in a national database. And they haven't said exactly how she popped up. It could have been a traffic stop or something minor, but suddenly there she was. She was alive. She wasn't in another country. She wasn't using a fake name. She was living in a trailer about 3 hours away.
What?
She didn't
from
change her
where
name.
she left her family.
What technology? How the hell? Like, how do you not change your name? How does that not pop up somewhere?
She wound up in this really small rural community near the South Carolina
Was she
border.
paying for everything in cash? Or
Yeah, it sounds like some story out of the 70s, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A neighbor said she kept to herself. She told people her husband had died recently, which records confirmed happened in 2024, and that she was all alone. They described her as a nice person who was just sad and depressed.
Weird.
How damaging would this be though for the kids?
Well, and that's the one thing. Like, do you forgive?
You went away for 20-some years? Like, at no point did you
This is
wanna,
the old,
like,
Dad went out for cigarettes and never came back. This
I
is
didn't
Mom
go
went
out
out
for
to
milk.
Target.
Yeah,
Never came
not
back.
only did you run away, you didn't run to some island or down to Southwest or something to disappear.
No.
You're a couple hours over. Like, you're right there.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it makes you
that'd be
wonder,
tough.
too, did
I don't
she
know
do
why
the,
that's worse, but it is.
the old-fashioned thing where she rolls up to the playground, watches the kids play, and, like, how often was she watching?
Oh, like out of a movie?
Yeah.
Like would be in the distance watching?
soft
Yeah.
music in the background as she's watching her children play, but they don't know she's still alive?
Yeah, it's sunny where they're at, but it's raining on her car.
She's quietly singing, I don't want to be your mama anymore.
So here's the latest development. I don't know if
That's
you talked about
horrible.
this. So reporters went to her trailer. So the New York Post went to her trailer to get her side of the story. And I guess she was pretty direct. She told him, quote, "My daughter's forgiving me. We're in contact, so leave me alone."
Oh, boy.
She also tried to explain why she left after all those years. She says, "When I left, the mental state I was in, I thought it was my only choice. I honestly 100% never knew that I was loved or wanted."
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
I could see some of that a little bit because if she's really in a really bad mental state of mind, then there's the alcohol, drugs, physical abuse, all that stuff. But I can't see going away for that long and not reaching out to my children.
Right. So it's a
Like,
it's
if
a
you don't wanna reach
heartbreaking
out to
statement.
your spouse or whatever, okay, great. But I'd be like, hey, I am alive.
It's a heartbreaking statement, but it's hard to reconcile with leaving an 8-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 19-year-old behind. An 8-year-old. So here's the part that really gets me. You'd expect anger, right? You'd expect the kids to be furious, but I guess a friend of the daughter, Amanda, confirmed that they are communicating through a third party. The friend said Amanda, the daughter, is being incredibly strong and has indeed forgiven her mother, I guess.
I mean, you have to. It's
Yeah.
still your ma. It's an incredibly flawed human being.
That's terrible,
Yeah,
but
but
it's
yeah,
still your mom.
now you've got your mom back in your life. And I'm not saying it goes back to being all like rainbows and unicorns, but imagine thinking your mom was gone for 20 years and then you get your mom back from the dead, so to
Right.
say. I think I'd be pissed, but then I'd be like, at least she's alive. I'm going to try and take advantage of what I've got with this person now.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, you know what? I think about that every once in a while. And maybe, Scott, with your dad being, gone, like, what if he just appeared and went, hey, it's been, since 2011.
Yeah.
Or 2010.
My dad
2010.
passed in 2015.
So since 2010, like, 15, 16 years later, hey.
Yeah. Or I mean, my dad moved to a trailer about
Yeah,
2015. I haven't heard from him.
Hey.
He went to Kmart.
Can I present that idea though as a thought? And I hope I'm not alone in this, but I'll risk it anyway. Had she been found in some mansion, in a pool, in a flamingo floaty or something, doesn't that kind of sting way worse?
Oh, that'd be way worse.
Yeah.
Well,
Then, like-
instead of a trailer in a small town on the South Carolina
so-
Takes a
border.
private jet to
I'm
Nashville.
I'm not saying this is easy to forgive in any sense, but when you find her and she's a mess, and it clearly was a mess back then, and that's what happened here. Like, we're talking about a super depressive state that she has not rescued herself from.
Yeah.
Or has not been rescued from in 26 years. Clearly, like, this is a very sad individual with a lot going on. That makes it a lot easier to forgive than somebody that's clearly was like, I'm done with this 3 kids thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go live a better life somewhere else.
Oh, absolutely. If I knew like my mom went away for 15 years or whatever it is, and then I find out she's married to some wealthy guy that live in a mansion, I'd be like, let's say I'm struggling at the time. Not struggling, I'm just making ends meet. I'd be like, really, Mom?
Yeah.
Like, really? But the fact that she's in a trailer, as terrible as it sounds.
How far away is Kansas City? 3 hours?
Couple, 2, 3.
3 hours. So
yeah,
so this is like the equivalent of maybe maybe the equivalent of Kansas City.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
The Kansas side, of course.
Of course, on the Kansas side.
We're the Chiefs now. Yeah, let's go Chiefs.
Yeah, I guess it does.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
It does sting a little less knowing she was in a tiny trailer in a small town.
Well, at least it
and said
supports
she
her
was
mental
depressed.
health problems.
Yeah,
A little bit like the struggles.
That's what I mean. I don't
Yeah.
mean the trailer or any of that kind of stuff. I'm just saying, like,
No,
clearly this
but-
is somebody that is, like, really hurting and is still in the wallow, and that's hard, man.
Well, I'm just glad she is still here.
Well,
She can get healed up, man.
That's what I mean. It's still your Mai. You gotta find a way.
so Jamie, legally.
Yeah.
So she's been missing for 24, 25 years. What's the legalities here?
As far as like her
Back child support
Like, what's the law say?
about what?
about abandonment.
Disappearing, abandoning your kids.
like charges or
yeah.
things
What do you
like that?
think? What do you think? What do you think the law is?
I don't know if there is a law because
There's no law.
because there's deadbeat dads all over the place that leave for the newborn child and they're gone and maybe child support, but
You're an adult.
But
I
there's
mean,
no
you're
child
allowed to
support
disappear.
now.
So last week we actually
That's so weird.
When this story hit, we brought this up, and Rizz said, like, he looked it up, and you are allowed to vanish. Is the word?
You're
that
allowed to
he used.
vanish.
We are.
As long as you return, you say, ta-da!
Wait, we are really?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
You know that for a
He
fact?
said you have a right to vanish.
Oh, well,
No.
hang on.
I'm sure your lady will hunt you down.
Oh, she would hunt me down with
After that
rabid
proposal.
dogs.
Yeah. Now, legally though, this is interesting because you can't actually be charged for being a missing adult. She isn't facing charges for abandoning her family. However, the law did catch up with her on one thing. She was arrested and hauled back to the county she fled from. That old drunk driving charge from 01.
Wow.
So the past didn't stay buried.
There's
completely.
no statute of limitations on a DUI after
Yeah.
all these years. You didn't go get her 3
No,
hours away?
You can't just hide
You can't
from a
just,
DUI.
You can't just not go. And
It's kind of like going to
Run
jail.
down.
Well, how do those people commit other crimes? And then statute of limitations
Well, okay, so
well, the statute of limitations though is between the crime and the charge. She had
Okay.
already been charged.
all right.
You can't run after the charge.
So do we buy? So okay, so do we buy the mental state explanation? I mean, she says she didn't know she was loved or wanted.
Sure.
Does that justify leaving your kids for 24 years without a single phone call? No, I don't know.
No chance. I couldn't do it. Like, even if I had all those struggles and life was terrible, I think what I would do is maybe tell my kids, I need to go get some help. I'm going to go do this stuff here, and I might need your help down the road, too. Like, how do you, I just couldn't.
Sounds like she was in a state where she didn't even understand that it was an option.
Yeah.
Well, and
some, some
and
people
the
are just
dad-
so, hazy.
Then you wonder if the kids are better off.
Without her.
Obviously, I'm not trying to, but if they might be better off without her, because if she's so mentally ill, it could be damaging to the kids.
But,
Well-
but think about that too. Think about how many things have changed in the last 10 years of just awareness of when people are in the haze, that you can get to them and be like, hey, there is help, man. You don't have to do this by
Yeah.
yourself. In 2001, that was not talked about.
No.
Listen, the dad also seems like a weird dude too.
Oh,
So
yeah?
the daughter mentioned that her dad seemed to suspect she ran away. He thought she was stashing money. He even mentioned a note she had left and then later denied it. So it makes you wonder what that family dynamic really was. This sounds like a mess all around. So how does somebody live for 24 years just 3 hours away without being found? That is no social media, I guess.
And you
No
said-
credit checks. It
you
really
s-
just shows how disconnected some rural communities could be.
You said the dad died?
Yeah, in 24, I think he's what.
Well, so the husband died. So I don't know if she got remarried. They don't make it clear.
Oh, okay.
So imagine if the dad died. What was it? They said 24 or 25?
They said, well, the husband
A
died,
year
whatever.
before the mystery is solved. What a bunch
What
of
a kick in the butt, huh?
dude.
What a kick in the butt.
So you think
She
she found out she
disappears.
returned after that?
No, she was found. She
No,
didn't.
she-
I'm
Oh,
still
yeah,
under
yeah.
the
She was
impression,
found.
like, so in 2001, much easier to go get a job, maybe be paid cash on the side, go get a trailer or a mobile home, paying cash for it. Like, I can see in 2001 being under the radar, but as time has gone on, like any job that you have, for the most part, has some kind of a digital recording of your name, your address, social security number, all that stuff. Most places have even migrated more towards the direct deposit, things like that. How do you stay
There's going to be a
hidden?
record.
Yeah.
I wonder if she just worked for one of those small little, small engine repair shops or something. She'd been there for 20-something
Or
years.
maybe cleaning houses.
Okay.
Never
So
updated it.
So there are deadbeat dad laws.
Well, yeah, okay, so you have the right to vanish, but you can't.
So in Missouri,
you have to sign over your rights and some other
criminal
things.
non-support. A parent commits this crime if they knowingly fail to provide adequate support for their child without a good cause.
As long as you're paying your bills, or you can disappear, is what you're saying.
As long as you take care of your kids.
I mean, it sounds terrible, but I'm just saying, if you're every month the check
Send a
goes
check.
to mom.
So that, there's deadbeat dad and deadbeat. It's just a deadbeat parent. It's not mom or dad. It's parent.
Umbrella.
Criminal non-support. It's a parent commits this crime if they knowingly fail to provide adequate support for their child without a good cause. So, it's a misdemeanor or a felony, depending on how egregious it is. Up to 4 years in prison. So, good times, huh?
It's a wild story.
I like starting your day off with that one.
Oh, you want another great story?
I'd love one.
Want another great story? Let's start off this Tuesday in a positive way, right? If you were stuck in traffic on 270 Saturday night around here, there's a wild reason why a dog actually caused a major accident here on 270. It happened around 8 o'clock Saturday night near West County Center, so 2 exits down. Police say an 18-year-old was driving a Volkswagen Jetta, driving southbound, when a dog inside their car decided to crawl under her feet. As you can imagine, this is a driver's worst nightmare. I'm imagining a little dog. Little dog jumps from either the passenger seat or from the back, I don't know, goes underneath the feet of the 18-year-old driving. She slams on the brakes.
Oh, boy.
Unfortunately, a Chevy Equinox right behind her could not stop in time. Rear-ended the Jetta. And the crash sent 4 people to the hospital with serious injuries. The 18-year-old driver of the Jetta, her 2 passengers, a 15-year-old and a 23-year-old, and the 22-year-old guy driving the Equinox. It is a scary reminder for all the pet owners out there.
You guys have, teenager, older kids too, and your son is driving now. My daughter's driving. Obviously, my older ones. That's like a parent's worst nightmare. Yeah. We always think about it too. Like my youngest, McKinnon, she'll be out and she loves picking up her friends, and they ride around and whatnot. And I'm always like, stressing.
Right.
Just
and you see
stressing.
stories like this. You got young drivers in the house too.
Yeah, what happened to the dog?
They don't say.
Ooh,
That's not a
that
good sign.
can't be good.
It was under the brake.
Oh, it's the dog's fault.
It was the dog's fault, clearly.
What kind of dog? What kind of dog were y'all thinking? Y'all have a visual. I know
Bichon.
you do. That's what I was
Is that what you're
visualizing.
thinking?
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Bichon?
The
White
little
Bichon?
white guy?
Yeah,
Little
timid,
white
Little white
shaking,
Bichon. Not
peeing on
well
the floor.
kept either. Like not groomed properly.
Oh, no?
Mine is not groomed.
Oh, you have one?
No. Nothing against them.
No, everything against
Do you guys
them.
buckle your dogs in?
No.
I got big
My dog
dogs.
doesn't go in the
sit
front seat.
They sit in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
but
go in the
still.
back
Sit
too.
down.
They don't. They're dogs. They can jump.
No.
No,
I've never
You're right.
buckled
They
a dog.
could. They could. And I have had a situation before with a past dog, and he wanted to always be. He thought he was a lap dog, but he was an Akita, huge Akita, and so he'd want to crawl up. And every now and then you're not looking, and this dog's like trying to crawl up on your lap. So we had to put a little they make a little mesh.
Yeah.
That goes from the headrest to the headrest.
Yeah, we got
to kinda
that.
Yeah.
Keep him back there, and that was fine. Then we're good.
No, my one.
It's like a seat cover that has. Because I don't want the dogs on the seat, so you get one of them Jeep covers.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
like
we
that.
have
It's
we
a-
have one of those, but I also do the buckle thing because my dogs are true athletes, and they will. If you're not paying attention, next thing you know, they're trying to same thing. Get
Yeah.
your lap. in
No,
the front
Cat
seat.
the dog just sits and looks out the window in the back seat.
Well, but if
The
his
other
dogs don't act that way, then then that's a good idea.
The
Oh,
other
so
dog
you're
just
not-
goes in the floorboard.
You're not talking about a seatbelt. You're talking about one that goes on their collar and it goes into
Attaches
the
to the
buckle.
belt, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've done that. When I had the Jeep and the doors were off, obviously you gotta do that.
Safety first.
Yeah, so I do have that, but no, I don't. She don't go up in the front.
Some dogs sit back there. They've got like a special harness for them. They sit back there and it attaches to like the headrest and whatnot. It's like an
Wow.
actual
Yeah.
thing.
Oh
my gosh.
I'm like, how does a dog like that?
They also make like things you could put on the roof of the car where it's almost like a run.
How big is your car?
Yeah.
Good.
What are you driving, a scooter van?
Yeah, I could do that in a bus.
I drive a Hummer. Wide, it's wide. I don't have that. No, the dogs just go in the back. And maybe that's not good, but they don't go in the front.
Well, think about this, though. Like, I remember growing up, and you'll see it still from time to time, and it kind of makes me twitch a little bit, but growing up in Canada, like that, the dogs would be in the back of the pickup truck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like
We grew up
driving
that
down
way.
the highway, there's a dog sitting in the back of the pickup truck.
Yeah,
That's how we
618
grew
says, we all know damn good and well that dog was in her lap the entire time.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Bijan.
We want to know what kind of dog it was. If anybody's got that answer, please
And
let us
if
know.
it's okay.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah, that
it's-
would be nice to know.
I'm glad to hear that you said there was no serious injuries, but there's.
They were hospitalized, but no serious injuries, I think. Is that what you said, Scott?
No, there
Kids?
were serious injuries.
Yeah, but-
Oh, really?
Oh.
Man.
Well, I'm sorry, various injuries. Various. 18-year-old driver of the Jetta and the 2 passengers, and 22-year-old driver of the Equinox. So various injuries.
Still not good.
Not good. Another story locally here. You guys know Prairie Farms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well.
Farms.
Prairie Farms. You know where Madison County, Illinois is. That's not far here. That's in our listening area, correct? Mm-hmm. What are some towns in Madison County?
Oh, well, let's see. Madison.
Give me some
County.
Madison County towns.
There's probably no Fallon. There's
Scott,
probably
I figured
Troy,
that
there's
would be
probably-
something for you quickly. Like I feel like Scott would know all the small
He
towns.
rattles them off.
No, I should.
Edwardsville?
But once it gets on that side of the river, though, it's hard to.
Oh, you shouldn't discriminate. Scott.
Edwardsville.
Edwardsville.
GC.
Man, we need to talk about this
GC.
massive verdict that just came out of Madison County. So a jury has ordered Prairie Farms to pay $241 million to the family of a delivery driver who died back in 2016. $241 million, which is a staggering amount of
the hell
money.
happened?
That's not that big of a company, right?
But when you hear the
don't know
details
if-
of
I think
how
you're
this
right, Scott.
happened, I guess you start to understand why the jury came down so hard. So the victim was a 64-year-old guy, Eric Johnson. He wasn't a Prairie Farms employee directly. He was a courier for a third-party service called CJS Express. So in August of 2016, he went to a Prairie Farms facility in St. Charles to pick up a shipment. The cargo, 4 coolers of frozen strawberries packed with dry ice. Here's the scary part. He was later found unconscious in the same vehicle, which was still running in a parking lot near the highway.
Oh, was the dry ice leaking?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
First responders tried CPR, but he died 3 days later. It wasn't a heart attack or a stroke. It was asphyxiation.
Yeah. That's toxic, that stuff.
Dry ice is solid carbon dioxide. As it melts, it turns into gas. In a confined space like a car or truck cab without ventilation, that gas displaces the oxygen. A police officer on the scene even noted a strong, sharp smell coming from the vehicle.
So
But-
obviously Prairie Farms didn't have their containers sealed properly or they hadn't been inspected properly.
Or
Oh, boy.
also, was it their vehicle or a different vehicle? Like, was he operating it himself?
He was operating he was a courier for
So-
a third-party service.
The ventilation in that, wouldn't that be the issue?
Well,
No, the issue would be the fact that the carbon
it's the
dioxide
packaging.
is getting out.
Yeah, but the
packaging.
truck, shouldn't they have proper
It's not a
ventilation
truck.
for
It's a
that?
courier system. So he could have been driving his Geo Metro for all we know.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
why
I
the
see,
241 million?
I
That number
see.
split
That's a
into two
huge
parts.
number.
Two parts. A split tells the real story. So 49.5 million for compensatory damages for loss of life and income. Then you got the 191.5 million, which is strictly punitive. And the punitive damages are the jury's way of punishing the company. The lawyer for the family argued that Prairie Farms knew exactly how dangerous dry ice was, but failed to warn them. And they presented evidence showing the company had actually been cited for OSHA violations regarding dry ice before this guy died.
And that is what will bury you.
Yeah.
And the argument was that they knew the risks, they loaded the truck, but they didn't say a word to Eric Johnson about ventilation or safety.
Golly.
And the jury essentially decided this was reckless indifference to human life.
That's still a massive number, though. Like, I'm not minimizing this guy's life at all, trust me. But that is a massive number. You hear of other cases that happen, it's 25, 30 million,
Yeah.
maybe 50. That's huge.
241 million. So the impact on the family has been brutal. You know, Eric Johnson left behind a wife, 5 adult children after his death.
Man.
The wife had to close her own sewing business just to manage the courier company her husband had left behind, all while caring for their 2 disabled kids.
I did not know that Prairie Farms was headquartered in Edwardsville.
Me either.
Yeah, somebody said they basically monopolized all of Illinois dairy farms for milk production.
And I think
The
a lot
milk
of Missouri,
mafia?
too.
The milk mafia.
Milk mafia.
Most of Missouri, too, right?
Are they? Is Prairie
Well,
Farms
yeah,
mostly
and
Missouri?
I thought it was smaller than that because I thought it was just St. Louis, but it's almost a $5 billion company, like revenue.
Oh, is it
every year.
really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's
I
like
did
a
not know
pennies,
that either.
pennies to them.
Well, it's still it's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah.
But wow. That's horrible, man.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
you know,
Hey, Scott, let me ask you a question. Do you have any feel-good stories today? Or are we just going to have the gray cloud above us all day?
Well, he missed them yesterday.
let me look for a good story.
No,
You know what?
so far, it's just been like
know
the
what?
weather outside right now.
Yeah, grow some thicker skin there, Rivers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You've been here wanting to
I'm just kidding.
laugh. And
You're
I
right.
wanna-
He-
Okay.
he
Scott's
has-
having to hug me.
All right, here we go. Here we
has
go.
come in pretty
Here's a
hard
good one.
today.
Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Okay, so a half marathon. Anybody run a half marathon ever?
What's that? 11 something? Oh, no.
That's like
13,
not a full marathon. It's half.
13.6.
Okay, that makes more sense.
What's a half marathon?
I don't know. I've never run a marathon. My brother loves doing all that crap. He does these triathlon, all that stuff.
I'm trying to
Isn't
think
it
of the
amazing?
sticker. You know the oval stickers that have the 26 something and then they have
13
13
point-
12 miles?
No, it's
13.1.
kilometers,
Okay.
right?
It's the thing on the back of the
21
window, right?
kilometers.
Oh, God. Somebody look it up, for God's sakes.
It's 13 point something, I think. I don't know.
I got it.
Everybody's just whittling away here now.
Half marathon is, oh God. Why is trying to give me a 15-week plan to teach me how to do it?
It's 13.1 miles, okay?
Okay. See, he nailed it.
13.1.
13.1.
You just didn't want to believe me, did you?
No. It's 13.1 miles, 21.1 kilometers. Okay?
That's for
So-
the Canadians out there.
Okay, yeah, for the Canadians out there.
And
So
the-
I've never
and the-
run one.
And the answer is no, I've never run that.
I've never run one. I ran a 5K once, and I said never again as I crossed the finish line.
Do we have video of that?
Yes.
Yes, there is. Oh, man, I remember also. Who did Master the Met? Remember Master the Met?
I did that with
Oh,
you
you
3
guys.
times.
That's before I joined.
Me
That's
and
when
Jeff,
you go up the AT&T building.
Me and Jeff almost passed out. We were at the top holding each other next to the elevators. Like we were
I tried to escape.
we were there together, just waiting for the first person to pass out, so the other person could go ask for help.
It was for like the American Lung Association, Fight for Air, and you go up the stairwell.
And Jeff did it?
Oh, Jeff did.
Oh,
Jeff,
Jeff-
Jeff lived
Jeff
for
loved
this
it.
crap.
Oh, my goodness.
But it really depended.
I know he liked walking.
4
and
flights
all
I
that
tried to
stuff.
bail out, but
No,
they
no.
sealed the doors up.
Listen, you got to run up 26 different flights of stairs and whatever. But that's not the thing. The whole thing is, there's 100-something people in there, they're sucking the oxygen out of it, and that's not like facetious.
yeah.
I'm like, it's real. They suck the energy out. So if you get number 1 and you're the first one to run, then it's just an endurance test. If you get number 413 and there's nothing but huff
You're
and puff
picking
and
up everybody else's gas.
carbon dioxide and farts in there, dude, I'm telling you, when you get to the top, you have no oxygen left. You're dead.
4 flights up, I'm dying. There's kids running past me. A firefighter in full gear
With a hose over his
with a
shoulder.
hose ran past me.
Yeah, it was
and I'm,
real,
and I'm
man.
looking. I'm trying to get into the elevator.
Yeah.
But they sealed the doors.
Yeah, it was gnarly.
There was a Fox 2 camera up there at the end. They go, "Hey, Rizz, what do you think?" I literally get away from me.
Yeah,
You did
Push
that
the
one?
camera
yeah,
away.
because you can't talk.
No comment.
You just can't even speak.
Anyway,
How do you think it feels?
so imagine this: you are crushing a half marathon.
Okay.
You are in first place at the national championships. This is a big deal. You have a solid 30-second lead. You could practically see the finish line. You follow the media truck and the police escort in front of you, just like you had for the past 12 miles. Oh, no. So you are right. I mean, you were right there. You got a little over a mile to go. Then you realize they led you the wrong way.
I knew that was
They
coming.
led you the wrong way. And this is the exact scenario. This is the nightmare scenario that played out at the 2026 USATF Half Marathon Championships in Atlanta this past weekend. It was a debacle. So a woman named Jess McClain was leading the women's race with a commanding gap. Behind her were Emma Grace and Edna Kurgat, okay? As they approached a specific turn near the end of the race, the media vehicle and the police motorcycles turned left. Naturally, the runners followed them.
They follow it. Yeah, why wouldn't you?
The problem, the actual course went straight. Over a pedestrian bridge that the vehicles couldn't cross.
And the people that were probably facing them, you would say, like, no, go over there.
Yeah.
They're just cameramen. They probably don't even know
Like,
that they're
why
not
wouldn't
on
the
this.
vehicle stop quickly and go, no, no.
No,
Like,
that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
that's weird.
The people that are facing them that know,
yeah.
I mean, that should be able to tell them, probably didn't know that they weren't on the course.
Also, wouldn't they have people working the course that would sit there and tell you to keep,
Scott's right. A lot
going.
of these places have the people, the volunteers that are working, making sure that
or at least the chalk arrows. For goodness sake.
By the time the runners realized the mistake, they had run about 400 meters in the wrong direction, so they had to turn around and run 400 meters back to rejoin the course. That's an extra half mile.
Mm-hmm. They're done at that point.
An extra half mile of running in the middle of a championship race. So the consequences, the woman that was leading went up in 9th. The woman behind her was 12th, and the other woman was 13th. None of them made the podium.
So
None of them got the prize money or the world championship spots they were fighting for.
So what did the event people say about it? Too bad, so sad. You should know where you're going.
Here's where it gets messy. Technically, the rule book says it's the athlete's responsibility to know the course.
Well, they have to say that. That's a CYA because of this happening in 2000 whatever.
It's a fine print.
Yeah,
but they
it's
also
happened before, like you said.
They also know it's at the end of a marathon like that where you're doing your best to keep your brain going and everything, and you don't even know pretty much where you're at. So why would they not have someone help?
Crimea River. Study the course.
However, in the heat of a race,
your wristband on with the course on there.
In the heat of the race, if a police escort in the camera truck turn a corner, 99% of the runners are going to follow him. An eyewitness who was a bike escort for the men's race explained that it was the perfect storm of failures. Oof. The course was technical. The vehicles had to peel off because of the bridge, and there were no volunteers or marshals there positioned correctly to wave the runner straight ahead.
Wait, who else said this?
A bike escort for the men's race.
Oh, okay. What about all the people that ran it just fine?
Well,
I agree with that, but maybe they saw them.
A woman named Molly Bourne, who was further back in the pack and stayed on the correct course, was credited with the win.
You'd think, though, that it is the runner's responsibility. We'll just leave it on there. But you'd think, when you have a bridge like this, that it's a pedestrian bridge and that vehicles are going to have to veer up. You'd think they have maybe one person there, like the little orange flag, a little red flag saying, stay straight, stay straight. It really wouldn't take that much. They'd probably do it for free, actually. Yeah.
Well, you know how much it cost this woman? Woman who had a commanding lead, $20,000. $20,000 was the top prize. So here's the woman that actually won, and here's her thoughts.
I don't really feel like a U.S. champion just because of the whole situation that went down at the end. So, yeah, those girls were pretty far ahead of me, so I was pretty sure I was coming in fourth. But I saw Carrie make the wrong turn, and they corrected her fairly quickly compared to the lead pack. And then the directors were go straight. So I guess I was the only one who went straight at that turn. But yeah, I guess I was just very, very lucky, but it doesn't feel like I won.
It doesn't feel like I won.
I feel like the fix was in here.
Yeah.
All these people are helping out the next 2 or 3 waves of people. They couldn't help the first place.
Well, I think she should share the prize then.
Well, I was going to say, did she give the money to the other girls?
No.
She felt really bad about it.
This
I don't
is how
deserve
the world
this.
works. The first mouse doesn't get the cheese.
Yeah.
This is how the world works. This is just a lesson. This is another this is welcome to Earth.
I'm just blown away that they had other people guiding the pack, except for the fastest 2. Okay.
So maybe they're going to own the marathon eventually.
I
think they're going to have a nice little.
up.
You think they're going to sue for this?
No, I don't think they could sue.
I guarantee.
Again,
we already saw that language in
the
there.
rule book says it's the athlete's responsibility to know the course.
Hey, rules is rules.
That's right. Rules is rules, and you got to know the course. I hate to say that, but that's what
We're
separates.
supposed to run it before.
No, but you look at the thing. You kind of know your turns. Every race, from bobsleds to NASCAR, studying the course is a huge part of it.
It's oval.
Oh yeah.
Just turn left. You just make it left.
It's not easy, but you should know where you're going.
Don't turn right.
Left turns pretty much the whole time.
Hey man, come back stronger on the next one.
Well, this reminded me.
There's only 55 of these a year. Across the U.S.
Okay, this reminded me of an incident with Scott and myself.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
So Scott and I were doing a charity walk, and we were the leaders. And I guess they forgot to mark the course, and we had about 300 people just follow us.
And you walked them to Ted Drew's.
We got lost in Forest Park.
Yeah.
We wound up having to go through the woods. I swear to God, we went through the woods
Well, did you study
I
the
felt
course?
so smart too.
So you two led an entire group of
It was
people.
for pancreatic cancer.
Go ahead, follow the Scots. They know where they're going.
And the best part is my wife was like, I think we're supposed to. I'm like, no, we're
cool, man.
Yeah. She knew, and we didn't listen.
I turned to Scott. I go, there are no arrows anymore, man. I don't know. And we wound up in a field. I don't know.
Yeah.
What did all the other people say?
Nothing. We just kept walking until we figured it out.
You kind of faked it?
Somebody was like, do you guys know where you're going? And we're like, yeah, don't worry about it. Dude, we walked through the woods.
We probably walked 10 miles that day.
Through the woods.
We added a level of difficulty.
That was brilliant.
That's amazing.
I was so pissed. Remember, I was furious.
Well, because we were supposed to. We thought we were gonna be quick. It'd be in and out kind of thing. Like, let's leave. After we get back to the finish
No,
line.
it wasn't even that. It was the disorganization. I was
Yeah.
like, the course was not marked.
No.
So it was the
We were
course's
like-
fault.
We were
Sure.
like the Pied Pipers,
Yeah.
just leading the citizens
Was it
out of
marked
town.
for other people?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did every single person make the same route through the woods and all that?
Oh,
Everybody?
yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
they
we
followed
turned
us.
around. And
Oh,
it
because
was,
they were following you.
Yeah.
they were following us. We turned around. It was like Forrest Gump when he was running.
I think I'll go home
Yeah.
now.
Oh, my God. Wow.
So I wouldn't
Raised
have
a lot of
felt
money
bad if
today,
it was
guys.
just Rizz, my wife and I, that were way off course. But the fact that all those people behind us were.
That's so
Everybody. Everybody.
It's their fault. They just blindly followed you
Yeah.
guys.
Idiots.
I mean, come on.
Idiots.
It happens to the best of us.
There was a big article in the New York Post about, and the headline is "The Corporate Bathroom Horror Show." I guess there was an incident yesterday here at Hubbard Radio St. Louis. Tim Virgin, who was our guest co-host yesterday,
I love Tim.
he came in after one of the commercial breaks. He goes, and we have a great men's room here. We do. We do. As far as the layout of the stalls, there's two urinals. So you walk in the bathroom, to the left, you immediately see the sinks and mirror. 2 urinals. Is it 2 or 3? 3 urinals? 2.
2 urinals.
2 urinals.
The
and then-
shorter urinal and the higher.
which I like to use the smaller one because I am a short king.
Wait a second. Are there two? Or are there two normals and a short?
There's 2.
Yes,
Because when the fast lane
Spend a lot
goes
of
to
time in
break
there?
and there's 3 of us that have to go, somebody has to go into one of the
Oh,
the
gotcha.
Oh, you
bathroom
guys are the ones that
stalls.
pee on the seats.
Oh,
huh?
cool. Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
there's
that's Carrie Davis.
so there's two urinals, and then there's 3 stalls.
Yeah.
And
Lane
this-
1, lane 2, and lane 3, as I call them.
Lane 1, yeah. So lane 1, lane 2, and then the handicap one at the end, which I love also. If I need to use that because I like to spread out.
So I feel guilty when I use that one. Not because I'm worried like I'm occupying it for anybody handicapped, because as far as I know, we here don't really have anybody that would fall in it. It doesn't mean they don't need a bigger area or the lift bars and stuff like that. But I sit there, I'm looking around like, this is massive.
I don't need all this.
I don't need all this.
I'm a
just
simple
need
man.
This to sit down on and like gather my thoughts.
I like the parallel bars.
You like those?
I like the bars on the side
is
because
nice.
You like to-
It's
I
really
like to
nice.
vault onto.
Yeah.
Grip and rip. I like lane 2. I don't know why.
Lane 2, huh? Middle stall.
Middle guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the dirty one.
I like
Well,
that.
the great part of the
There is
bathrooms-
one time I thought somebody was pooping out of their lower back. Like I went in there and it was like,
Yeah, on the back.
I'm like, how does one even do that?
Dude.
You're either not fully sitting or the lower back is what's shooting out.
Well, it's like how when you have little kids, somehow poop goes up the back, and you go, "How does that happen?"
Well, that's a squishy.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
When you have a
yeah,
little kid,
yeah.
you go,
yeah, but without diapers.
That's
"Oh
your
my
fault.
God, how'd that get there?"
The diapers reads because obviously it's got nowhere to go. It's got to climb up the back or.
Well, the point of the story is the doors go fully from the ceiling to the floor.
And they are not latch doors. We are talking about full doors with handles.
Nice.
Yeah, they're
Handles.
beautiful doors.
And
Beautiful.
locks.
Yeah.
You know, the full.
Little ventilation in them too. It's perfect.
Yeah, the full thing. It
That's the way
is
to
a
do
door.
it. I mean, if you
Yeah.
want privacy, this is privacy. So if you see a door closed, you're not opening it, are you?
No.
No, you.
Of
No,
course
at least
not.
I
knock.
walk into that men's room and when I look and like sometimes all 3 lanes are occupied. I'm like, really? That many
Yeah.
people at the same time?
Yeah.
But I don't like go and like
No, you
jiggle
don't
the
knock.
handle.
Well, of course not, because the door would never be closed
Why would it
if
be
there weren't
closed?
someone behind it.
Tim said he was in. Was it stall 3?
His stall 3, he says.
Okay.
You
Because,
just
because
walked
remember,
in.
he said, I'm going, and I said,
What's
you're
that?
clear, lane 1.
Door was closed. Dude just walked in.
Just walked in.
Okay.
He was seated on the throne.
Only Tim. Only Tim.
Now, why would you not lock the door? I don't know.
Well,
he said he did.
He said he locked the door.
But he tested it, and I guess you could just open it.
but
didn't
the
like
latch,
the
latching, right.
the
the
latch
other guy
had not
picked the
clicked.
lock.
Oh yeah, somebody picked the lock. There was whoever it was had their lock pick kit.
Buy one on Amazon.
Those 2020 YouTube videos really paid off.
He said the dude just walked in.
Who was it?
I don't. We're not gonna say.
I thought I'd catch you there.
No, we found out after Moon investigated.
Oh, I'm gonna have to talk to Tim.
What?
Because Tim just
Why you got to put me on this?
what?
Well, I mean, you could have made it a
You're a
group
lead
thing.
investigator on bathroom stuff.
This is a group effort. Okay, yeah. We found out who.
Okay.
Well, because Tim had the collar of the sleeves.
Oh,
and he was-
Tim came in here on fire.
Yeah.
on
Say,
fire.
somebody he didn't
he's
know.
Like, he's like, am I? And you know
You
his
didn't know
voice.
them?
No.
He's like, am I alone in this? He
was very upset.
You know the Tim Virgin.
Well,
10.
he said it. He was in a because I was peeing at the time, and he walked over. He's like, "Dude, someone just opened up the thing," and I'm like, "Really,
did you
right
see
now?"
who it was?
And he's like, "Yeah," but and I realized the door was now shut, so whoever was in there, they also heard us talking about it in there.
Well,
Now it's on air.
Yeah,
It's
well,
out there now.
I bet somebody feels this big right now.
good.
It is
Hey,
weird.
Yeah, you do. A little knock would be nice.
I don't think there's a scenario where a door is closed at all and you just open it. Is there? I mean,
At home,
If
if,
a
you're
bed-
by yourself.
dude, even if
Even if I'm by myself,
even if the kid's
I knock.
bedroom is closed,
Yeah.
you knock. Like
Yeah.
you just like, I don't understand just
Maybe they were
barging
just,
in.
you know what? Sometimes the workload of the day, you're thinking of other things, or like their head is kind of like in the clouds. Maybe it just was like, and then I'm like, oh gosh, like
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a way here. I'm trying, but when I walk in to that particular bathroom or any bathroom, and I see doors are closed, like I'm not pushing, I'm not seeing. Oh, by the way, is anybody actually really in here?
I
Yeah, you
assume
can't do that.
There's someone being truthful whenever that door's closed, that they're in there.
I'm gonna believe them.
And I
Yeah.
don't want to see what's going on.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you can't bring yourself
No,
to
you
do
knock.
that. There's
The
no,
door's closed.
There's no reason.
Or especially here, you just be like, hey, anybody in there?
Now, what happens if the door's closed and there's a sock over the handle?
Well, you know what that means. You know what that means.
Let me know when you're
What
done.
does that, I don't know. What does that mean?
Well, it's one step past the cowboy hat hanging on the doorknob. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
That means there's a cowboy in here.
Resting.
That's right.
Well, all right. So this story out of the New York Post, and that's what happened yesterday here. And listen. Sometimes the jock bathroom, we've talked about it before, is a disaster. Oh yeah. Like we got some monsters working, and I've said it before, especially to our general manager John Kaska. I tell him at least once a quarter. If you have employees that are capable of doing what the destruction I've seen in that bathroom, they should not be employed here.
Yeah, but how do you know?
Oh no, there's one guy I think needs to go for some tests. Like there's something about what he does and the smell and everything.
Is he still here?
Gotta be, because it happened last week.
Oh.
It has been less frequent. But
I haven't heard about it in a while.
See, I'm a regular man. I got a schedule here. And when you go in and you start,
Appointments.
and you start following somebody that also seems to be regular, but there is a particular stench, and you're like, dude, this is unhealthy. I think you got something.
Well,
I don't know if it's
this is
viral,
this is a story.
or if it's something you picked up as a child. I don't know. There's something going on, and I'm concerned. And I know this sounds like a total joke, but I'm like, if I knew who it was, I would say, hey man, when's the last time you seen
So
a doctor?
you don't
you
know
need to
who
go
it
to
is.
gastro.
I would say, when's the last time you seen a doctor? I think you should have your blood
Might
tested.
want to get a colonoscopy.
Yeah, something's going on up in there. So,
I'm not kidding. I mean, we know that things are supposed to smell and look and feel a certain way.
well, this next story here is not a smell issue; it's a substance issue.
Even better.
So this is in the New York Post, and we've all been there. You walk into the office bathroom expecting a quick, uneventful visit, and instead you're met with a scene straight out of a nightmare. So it's a universal corporate experience that nobody wants to talk about, but everybody dreads. So recently, a 23-year-old corporate worker, his name is Harry, he took to social media to share his absolute disbelief over the state of his office restroom. His story, he walked into a stall and found caca poo-poo on the wall. On the wall.
It's that guy that
on the
Yeah.
wall.
Hit
the lower back guy.
He was turning.
And he says, quote, and this is in his social media, he says, quote, to be honest, I simply couldn't believe someone had the ability to poop on the wall. And he went on to describe the sheer gymnastics required to achieve such a feat. Rightfully asking, you know what type of maneuver you have to do to crap on the wall?
Do you think he crapped on the wall, or do you think we had a toilet paper issue where we poked through and then we're like, oh, and like the guy wiped it?
No.
Guys, listen, it's my job to provide different scenarios.
What kind of behavior is that?
It's terrible behavior. Yes, it's very much so.
So Harry's video, yes, Gus,
Was he doing tile repairs maybe? Because clay will eventually
sure it wasn't
turn
grout? He wasn't re-grouting?
Yeah.
And we call it grout. Primitive grout.
Fill in the grout right there.
So
There's a peanut in the wall.
They missed a spot.
His video sparked a pretty grim debate online, proving he's far from alone. So the comment section was, basically turned into a support group for traumatized employees. Sharing their own horror stories. One person mentioned a coworker who repeatedly wiped boogers on the cubicle wall despite multiple emails from HR.
Oh, dude, the install too. There was a booger bandit, if you will. He was throwing boogers all over the wall. And remember, the boss came on here. This was like 4 years ago, and the boss said something on air, and whoever it was listening because the boogers stopped.
Stop.
Yeah.
Who the hell would do that?
Well, no,
That's
but
just weird to me. I'm sorry.
They stopped.
I'm not calling people weird. It's weird behavior.
Yeah, it was.
Do you want to
installed
work with
too,
this kind of person?
No.
No.
How can you not? Like, if you're in the stall, there's toilet paper readily available to you. If you have a,
Yeah.
Somebody
was picking and flicking.
It comes down to psychologically. What are we becoming when we go into these bathrooms?
Yeah.
Go right back to our caveman roots.
What is happening to us?
I mean,
we are becoming monsters when left to our own devices.
it's incredible.
Another person said they found a log casually floating in the bowl by itself with no toilet paper.
Maybe
See,
it broke.
that's an
Maybe
art.
it broke clean. You know when it breaks clean.
Or maybe the toilet just didn't do its job.
Maybe it came back
That's a
up.
good point.
Maybe it came back up the pipe.
Maybe
big
the
is the
buoyancy
log?
level was exceptional that day.
Yeah.
A lot of air.
Perhaps most disturbingly, somebody shared a tale of blood smeared on the walls,
Oh, man.
forcing them to use the restrooms at a nearby shopping center instead.
Jamie, you've been here long enough. Have you witnessed anybody not wash their hands in that bathroom?
Oh, yeah.
And do you know exactly who I'm talking about?
I know one for sure.
For sure. And do you shake his hand anymore in his office?
No.
There's a dude, I seen him
multiple
times. I seen ya. And
So why is
shake
this
your hand,
happening?
man.
Is it lack of fiber? Is it a silent protest? What's going on? So a professional office cleaner offered a pretty fascinating perspective here. She believes the state of the bathroom is a direct reflection of the company culture.
Oh.
whoa, that's heavy, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Heavy.
okay, I'm going to push back a little bit here, though, because you have a lot of people. Let's just use this radio station. We have a lot of people that work here.
A lot of different types of people.
A lot of different types: sales, IT, on-air people. It's pretty tough to say. Okay, it's a reflection of the culture, because I'd say the culture here is a great culture.
Mm-hmm.
So, but there might be somebody who's just lacking a little bit of oxygen to the brain from time to time. I don't know if that's a direct reflection on the culture for your office.
This is what this professional office cleaner
Let's
said.
hear him out.
She said, I can 100% say that toxic workplaces equal disgusting bathrooms because it's where a lot of people go to hide and kill time.
Okay.
And she also described some corporate bathrooms as adult daycares, noting that when infection control is low and proper supplies are missing, things spiral quickly. She also reminded everyone of a simple, often forgotten fact. She says, I don't know who these people think is cleaning up after them, but it's human beings.
Yeah.
Well, with all that, I would say that our bathroom reflects a great culture. if
Yeah,
you
we're
will.
doing incredible then.
My point here,
Because the bathroom is pretty nice.
it's not bad.
And I don't really see anybody like hanging out in there.
No.
I think I'd call somebody out. If you're like in there for 20, 25 minutes just sitting in there, I'd be like, what are you doing?
It's
man?
an in and out. I tell you what, though, and
It's not bad what we got going
this
on.
is the only bone I got to pick with y'all. in the sports station.
Y'all?
Because it's
Okay,
you,
them.
Because it's them.
Why are
it's
you
you.
pointing at me?
Because it's you every
You're
time.
a representative.
No,
It's
I'm
you.
not.
It's you every time. It's your culture over there.
Okay.
Now listen.
All right.
Your people.
We have a radio in there. It's the greatest blessing of anybody that has, is regular
yeah.
at 10:15. Why? Because it's covering the sound, right? You got some sound going on in there.
Yeah.
And I understand that sometimes y'all are on a break and you want to know how long your break is and you're listening to the commercial breaks because you're trying to squeeze a deuce in between Cardinals, stories.
Yeah.
But if somebody's deucing in there, bro,
Yeah.
and Soundgarden's playing loud, that means somebody turned it up loud because they got something to cover. When you guys come in here and you turn it down and then put it on sports talk, you're killing us.
So I can tell you
You're
this.
killing us. We're trying to poo in peace.
So listen to BK up really loud. No,
You guys, somebody, it's not you, but somebody comes in there and turns it down
Also,
and then puts it on top.
I've noticed this too, where after a show's done, and it might be 11 or something, you go in there and you'll see the volume is completely on 0.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And
who's
they-
turned it all the way down? Who wants to hear all
why
that?
are you looking at me like that? It's your
Well,
problem.
you get here right around 11.
That is the coolest thing, though. I think
We don't
every
ever touch
What I
bathroom.
that
wanted to
thing,
bring
by the
up
way.
was-
You know why I don't touch it?
Because
Because of Mr. No Wash's hands might have touched it.
Oh, yeah.
True.
That's a good,
I
I
don't
didn't
go
think
near
about
it.
that. It's
True.
a great point.
I'll quit licking my
True.
fingers after.
Just so you know, we don't have it bad here. Okay,
No,
the
this is the-
bathrooms
this is
are
the
not.
best
The
bathroom
bathrooms
experience
are
I've ever
not.
had.
The bathrooms are not bad here.
It's the
Well,
best,
and they're
it's the
well
best I've ever had.
maintained. They all the whole place is maintained very well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and there are stories. There are horror stories, and I'm seeing them on the instant feedback and texter right now. I spent 16
think
years
that-
at Lowe's stores, at least once a day.
So
in
that's
one
my
stall,
point.
it would be a disaster.
My question is that: do you think the type of workplace is more to be more of a reflection? Like here, radio, sales, whatever. We'll call it a corporate-esque type spot. But let's say we go to a garage down the street, you're fixing cars. What do you think that bathroom looks like compared to our bath? Do you think the
Ever been in a gas station
I
bathroom?
have. This is why
mechanics bathroom.
This is why I'm asking the question. Do you think the type of work environment where you work has any reflection on how you keep the bathroom?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
should it though?
I don't know. I worked at I was at McMurray Music Center. You remember that place on Page, and I was in charge of, because I was always there first. I was in charge of cleaning the bathroom. It's one bathroom. It's a freaking music store. I don't know what about guitars or pro audio equipment
It's all you music people.
is messing with people, but dude, destroyed. It was one of the most disgusting bathrooms every single day, and I thought, what are these customers doing? I thought you were here to buy strings.
And you know what, Moon? And it seems like no matter how professional the office environment, the bathroom remains the one place where decorum goes to die. What is wrong with us?
But what bothers me is that this means, because you spend so much time here, that you kind of treat it like you would your home. You want it to be clean. You don't want to be gross. You want to have a nice place. So what is their home life like?
No,
These are the people
their
that-
home life. It's clean because they're the ones that have to clean it.
You think the same
Yes.
person that's doing all this destruction?
Yes, because to them it's somebody else is taking care of the
I would
problem.
agree with that.
There's no accountability. There's no accountability here.
Yeah.
So the next time you walk into a pristine stall and you go, ooh, this is nice, take a moment to appreciate it because apparently this is a luxury that not all of us get to enjoy.
Yeah.
You know what bathrooms would surprise you are not as dirty as you would think.
Where?
Right after high school and kind of at the end of high school, during the summers, I worked for a maintenance company, and I would clean schools. I would strip the floors and wax the floors, and we had to clean the bathrooms. Think about it. High school and middle school and elementary school bathrooms, the toilets, they ain't that bad because kids don't want to poo at
Kids
school.
don't poop at school.
Yeah.
They do not want to
That's
poo
a
at
good
school.
point.
You didn't. I pooed one time in my entire
I think I count
12 years.
on my hand how many times
Yeah,
I did at
one
school.
time. I remember
I
because it
can't
was a
even
nightmare.
remember.
Yeah.
How many times I went number 2 at school?
Yeah.
I could maybe count on one hand.
Yeah, so
Like,
clean
I'm
it.
not saying I don't even remember sitting in the stall. Maybe.
Yeah. There's just pee everywhere.
Yeah, but that's easy. That's a mop, you
Yeah.
know? Cleaning school
Because
bathrooms
you have to do that
ain't bad.
distance game. How far can you get?
That's right,
from the
Scott.
urinal?
That's what a game that was. All right, listen, let's take a break, but first. All right, Teamers Remember the Day is brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Celebrate St. Louis in style with awesome 314-day specials available on March 14th at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. From Granite City, Sarah Penland is our Rizz member of the day. Sarah has been a hardcore listener since the spawn of the Rizz Show. Should be spawn or dawn? The beginning. And listens during her daily drive. Sarah says, love the banter. It keeps me laughing the whole morning. Games and news are great. You guys are so real, and I love it. Sarah loves the dark humor, the dogs, all things spooky, creepy, and concerts despite disliking the general public, people, and large crowds. Nice. Sarah enjoys making spreadsheets.
Who doesn't?
And is obsessed with coffee. She's basically a human GPS, and her favorite music genre is punk rock. Sarah Penland from Granite City is our Teamers Remember the Day. Get super sweet Teamers Remember the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/teamriz. All right, we'll take our first break in the morning. We'll come back with Crap on Celebrities. Jamie Rivers joins us this morning. All right, Moon, what do you got for us?
I have some sad information about Lil Jon's son. Remember, he was found in a pond. They have a cause of death, and it is it's not great. I have a whole bunch of information about Daniel Radcliffe and what he's into these days. And guys, Scream 7 may have just totally surprised us. I'll have all the information, plus that incredible list of actors who used prosthetics for their private parts in movies, and the ones who haven't.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays, the porno birthday, all that more next in your Crap on Celebrity. Stay there. Welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. The Bud Light studio cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow 1057thepoint.com. Jamie Rivers joins us this morning. Rafe comes back tomorrow, and Learn comes back Thursday, I believe. That's right. Simpleton Trivia coming up later on.
Oh, boy. That's going to make me feel great, I'm sure.
Well, we'll see. We've got some great prizes to give away. Filter Finger 11 tickets. We got tickets for Can You Feel the Punk tonight, tickets for Point Fest, and I know we have another band to announce for Point Fest in about 30 minutes. So stay tuned for that. So who loved the Rambo movies growing up?
Oh
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Come on. What's your favorite one?
The second one.
Okay.
The first one, Rambo First Blood, is pretty serious.
That's a very serious movie.
I like that one the best.
It's supposed to end there.
Me too.
It's supposed to be done.
Well, he was supposed to commit suicide at the end. That was the original story, but
they decided, hey, we could start something here.
I said, hey, wait a minute.
We could squeeze this out till the 2030s.
When we get to Rambo 3?
No, I think there was more.
Yeah, there's more.
Because Rambo comes back at the end called Rambo again.
Yeah.
And apparently the new one is awesome.
Really?
That's what I forget who.
Yeah, I saw. I think there were two newer ones.
But they're like, dude, you can skip whatever's in the Rambo series, but if you like First Blood and you like the whole concept of it, you gotta see the newest.
2 is with the
Last
exploding
Blood.
arrows.
Yeah, that was in Vietnam.
3 is the when he went to Afghanistan.
2 is the one worth parodying. That's why Hot Shots Part 2
Right.
Yeah.
basically did the entire
They
parody.
did.
Right. And
Well
the first
done.
one is it's a real story about a Vietnam vet who comes back and cannot integrate back into society, and it's a crazy story, and it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it.
Very.
But if you grew up watching Stallone, tying the red headband in the Rambo movies, you might not have known there was a real guy behind the myth. His name is Bo Gritz. The highly decorated Green Beret, often cited as the inspiration for John Rambo. He died recently at the age of 87.
Oh, wow.
He passed away peacefully on Friday in Nevada. The wife said he's now looking into the eyes of our Savior and joking that his old comrades are probably asking him, what took you so long, Colonel? So while the Rambo connection is what made him famous in pop culture, this guy, Bo Gritz, his actual life was just as intense as the films. He was an Army Special Forces officer, a Green Beret, rose to the rank of lieutenant colonel during Vietnam. Apparently, the guy was a badass.
I mean, his name alone makes
Bo
Yeah,
Gritz.
Bo Gritz.
Bo
It
Gritz.
sounds fake almost.
Yeah.
Like if you made up a movie character, you'd call him Bo Grits because he's that much of a badass.
And his nickname would be Rambo.
Oh, wow.
Do you know how many films there are? 1982, First Blood. 1985, Rambo, First Blood Part 2. 1988, Rambo 3. 2008, Rambo.
That was a good one. That was very good.
2019, Rambo Last Blood.
I don't know if I saw that one.
I don't know if I saw that either.
I like
Rambo I saw.
Apparently, there was also an animated series called Rambo: The Force of Freedom in 1986, and then John Rambo is still to be announced.
Yeah, it's Rambo Saves Christmas, which is going to be awesome.
Yes. The holiday classic. Yeah. So R.I.P. The inspiration for Rambo, Bo Grits.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That guy
Rambo-
looks awesome too.
Rambo Last Blood looks like a Tulsa King poster, kind of.
Because it's the guy from Tulsa King.
He looks just like that guy.
On the plane ride back from Vegas on Friday, I watched the movie The Substance with Demi Moore. Okay. Probably one of the more disturbing films I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Definitely not a movie to watch on a plane.
Oh, okay.
Nudity, crazy amount. Crazy amount.
So you were that weirdo watching the...
Yeah.
It was, and I said this on the air yesterday, if somebody had looked over to see what I was watching, it would be as if I was watching a porn. And I was trying to like...
And
and
what's
it was
this called again?
The Substance.
Okay, just
with Demi Moore
asking for a friend.
and Margaret Qualley, who is Andy McDowell's daughter.
Yeah.
Pull up a picture of Margaret Qualley, if you could,
But also,
for Jamie.
the other funny part is if the scenes where there is clothes, it's like working out, like 80s workout
Right.
videos. Yes.
Yeah, it's tight outfits.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she got an interesting look, doesn't she, Margaret Qualley?
Yeah.
I mean, she looks like a young Andy McDowell.
Yeah.
She's kind of got a little bit of a goth thing going around the eyes.
Well, it's a very bushy eyebrows.
Yeah.
She also looks like a straight A student.
But she is a smoke show in that movie, right?
She's a cute girl.
Right, Scott? Because Scott saw it yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday, and
Did you see it after he brought it up?
Yes.
yes, because
What's wrong
he
with
was
you?
mad that none of us had watched it yet.
You said all about... Look at you. That tells me a story about King Scott.
Well, I wanted
Well,
somebody.
he's been wanting us to watch.
I wanted somebody because I thought Moon watched it, and I wanted to talk to him about it because
I
it's
tried.
such a disturbing movie.
And I was bored.
It's disturbing?
it is-
What, like,
It is
trying
gory.
to figure this
It's
out.
a horror movie. It's.
I think it's
we're
more
going
of
on
a
the road here for
spoof.
like 6 days, so I'm going to download this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's wild.
Yeah, I think it's more of a spoof than it is a horror film because I think what he's trying to do is kind of like Tarantino does with the old spaghetti westerns. This guy's trying to do the trauma films from the 80s and 90s where they're just pointlessly grotesque and ridiculous and just over the top silliness, where it's like almost cheesy at certain
Yeah.
points.
6-way. Do we get to see Demi Moore's boobies? Yes, a lot.
But do you think any of that looked, I don't know. I think
I'll
a lot
try
of
it
CG,
again, I guess.
CGI.
No, the story goes, and Moon will get to this in Crap On, as far as prosthetics. Demi Moore's boobs, her entire body was real. Margaret Qualley used fake boobs.
I was going to say, because it looked fake.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to watch it.
Which was a little disappointing, but
Better
fine.
ruin it for me.
Yeah.
Fine.
Which is a little
A little
disappointing.
disappointing, but fine. I guess she had fake boobs over her real ones.
Okay.
Now the whole time I'm watching, I'll be thinking that.
Dude, I know, I'm sorry. But it is a crazy disturbing
the final part of the movie is I wish you could just fast forward to the last scene because it's really funny.
Well, that's funny because everybody in the chat and on our email yesterday when you were talking about this, they all said, "Oh, it was fine. The ending sucks."
No, the ending was because again, I think it's a spoof of horror films. I can't figure out what this guy was trying to prove with it because it's not really a great story.
Scott's
It's
not
pretty
really
boring.
selling this movie to me anymore.
No,
Okay.
it's
So
like this
So
the whole
here's
time.
the synopsis of the movie. So this woman Elizabeth Sparkle is an actress. Okay, she got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's Demi Moore's character. She becomes distressed when her chauvinistic boss fires her for being too old. She then injects herself with a mysterious serum that promises a younger, better version of herself. But things go horribly wrong. And that's the movie.
I wonder why.
It's
So
like-
did you like it?
It's like social commentary on today's Hollywood.
I would give it a C+.
C+.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it again. I give it a B.
But we were talking about the bathroom stuff and watching Quaid, how he was like the big boss man and his behavior in a bathroom. I'm like, that's
Oh,
the
he
kind of
didn't
guy
wash his
that
hands.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
the one that he was supposed to be like.
He's gross.
He's doing Jack Nicholson's Joker. Right? Didn't somebody say that? That was one of the early reviews that they were trying to sell this thing.
No, I didn't see it that way.
Like Quaid does Jack Nicholson.
I saw him as like the guy that we've all met. That's like a bigwig CFO or something.
They call it a body horror film. A body horror film.
Yeah.
What?
It's exploring societal pressures on women's bodies and aging.
Yeah, just do yourself a favor, skip this one, and watch Toxic.
No, just
The
watch
Avenger.
it.
Hey,
It's excellent.
To be honest, it's got an 89% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's good.
Well, I mean, the acting's
That's very
fantastic.
good. Very good.
Yeah, she was nominated for an Oscar for her performance. Demi Moore. Yeah, Jamie, please watch it.
I'll get back to you.
Please watch it. Please watch it. All right, so today is March the 3rd. Back in the day, 181 years ago, 1845, Florida becomes the 27th state. Happy birthday, Florida. 151 years ago, in 1875, the first indoor game of ice hockey was played in Montreal, Quebec, and it ended in a brawl.
That's a surprise.
Which I looked this up, and so if you think fighting in hockey is a modern invention, think again.
You go back and watch. So just for fun, if you do a YouTube dive, go back and watch games in like the 40s, 50s, 60s. Guys would club each other over the head with a stick.
Yeah.
And then like all 5 guys would fight one guy. Like it was craziness. It was like gang tactics.
So at the end of the very first indoor hockey game, it turned into a melee. So it all went down in Montreal at the Victoria skating rink. A local resident named James Creighton, who is now considered the father of Canadian hockey. Mm-hmm. He had been practicing with his friends and decided it was time to show the sport to the public. He even placed an advertisement in the Montreal Gazette inviting people, hey, watch 2 teams of 9 players face off.
Oh, boy.
So before this night, hockey was strictly a casual outdoor game with no real rules on rink dimensions or team sizes. But because the indoor rink was a bit snug, this James Creighton guy had to limit the teams to 9 guys each. So imagine 9 guys per team on the ice at the same time.
Not a lot of room out there.
So he tried to make the game safer for spectators. In the outdoor versions, they played with a ball, which was hard to control and dangerous if it flew into the crowd. For this indoor debut, they swapped the ball for a wooden disc, the great-grandfather of the modern puck, to keep it on the ice and stop it from hitting the audience. He also set up early offsides rules, forbidding forward passing. According to the Montreal Gazette, about 40 people showed up to watch, but things got heated fast. Reports from the time describe a chaotic scene by the end of the match where shins and heads were battered.
Wow.
Benches were smashed.
And then they all skated around going, sorry.
And the female spectators actually fled the building in confusion. As one historian put it, there was definitely, quote, a little bit of violence.
Sorry for hitting you. Sorry about that.
And despite the smashed benches, the battered shins, the game was a hit. The sport caught fire in Montreal, and in 1877, Creighton had published the official Montreal rules.
That's cool.
That is wild.
So the first indoor hockey game was 151 years ago today. 95 years ago, 1931, the Star Spangled Banner officially becomes the national anthem. 40 years ago, 1986, Metallica puts out Master of Puppets. 37 years ago, 1989, love this movie, Lean on Me, was released with Morgan Freeman. He was the high school principal.
Joe Clark, right?
No.
They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman.
Yeah.
That movie's incredible.
That's an amazing movie.
Amazing movie.
Yeah.
Did he use prosthetics in that one?
Yes. Okay. That same day, Madonna puts out the Like a Prayer music video that debuts on MTV.
Remember how controversial that was?
Oh, yeah. She lost Pepsi sponsorship because of that. And 9 years ago in 2017, Nintendo releases the Switch.
Oh, boy.
Yep. And that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
We missed this yesterday, but I just want to kind of back up a little bit. The Actor Awards from the SAG Awards, they were on Sunday, and Catherine O'Hara was posthumously awarded the Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor for her role in The Studio. Now, the crowd obviously gave a standing ovation, and then Seth Rogen, the show's star, gave a heartfelt speech about Catherine's time on the show. And dude, it was pretty intense. I got some audio.
All right, here's Seth Rogen.
Catherine O'Hara, the studio.
I was asked to assume the very sad honor of accepting this award on O'Hara's behalf. I'll just leave you with this. If you have people in your lives that don't know her work, just show them O'Hara dancing to Harry Belafonte in Beetlejuice. Show them O'Hara hurting her knee in Best in Show. And tell the people as they are laughing that that's Catherine O'Hara. And we were lucky that we got to live in a world where she so generally shared her talents with us.
Oh, and Best in Show, she was the.
Gosh.
It's such an underrated, unbelievable movie.
I mean, it's the best. The last second where that injury happens, it's the funniest
Oh,
moment.
and she's trying to walk?
Yeah.
She's got that trick knee going.
Yeah, that's
And her husband
so
with two
funny.
left feet have to come in.
Has anybody seen the studio?
Yes,
I have not.
I saw
It's good.
I saw the first 2 episodes. It is good. It's a lot of anxiety.
It's my wife says it's very Larry David.
It is kind of Larry David. And it was Larry David meets what was that Gem movie with Adam Sandler that was just an anxiety train?
Dodgeball?
No.
No. The
Right.
anxiety.
Yeah.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Uncut Gems was like just continual.
No.
Uncut Gems was continual anxiety, and I felt like the studio gave me that same kind of feel, but in like a PG sort of way.
Is it a comedy, though?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it's very funny, but it's just like him as a studio head constantly putting out fires, and you're
But
just kind of like,
Catherine O'Hara's great in it.
she is
Okay.
amazing.
I gotta
She's
see
great
this.
in it. So
That's the
A
That's
little
a
bit,
big loss.
little bit more audio. East Tennessee Children's Hospital is landmark. They had a landmark announcement last week. It's about Dolly Parton, and here's Dolly talking about it. Check this out.
okay.
Well, hey there, it's Dolly. I am so excited to share East Tennessee Children's Hospital is becoming Dolly Parton Children's Hospital. Yay!
Is her face so tight she can't talk?
She's got wine. She's got music. She's got theme parks. She's got hospitals.
How old is Dolly Parton now?
The perfect age.
Okay, well, how old is that?
Whatever it is, that's the perfect age.
What do we think?
How old? She's 80.
84, I bet.
I think she's like 87. If that's the case, then like she's still holding it together. Pretty
she
good.
is.
I mean,
man, she's
someone's holding it together pretty good.
She is 80.
Modern science.
80? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But her face is so tight, I think she can't fully move her mouth.
Man.
What, are you going to criticize Dolly Parton?
I don't. She's not above
It's all natural.
criticism.
I mean, she's a
I don't
human
know.
being, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it okay?
I'm just
She's been deified.
For sure, for sure. Tragic update. The cause of death for Lil Jon's son, Nathan Smith, has been revealed. 3 weeks after the 27-year-old was found deceased, officials have confirmed that it was ruled an accidental drowning, but specifically notes that the drowning occurred, quote, in the setting of psilocybin use. Toxology results showed
He was on
that-
mushrooms and he tried to go swimming.
Yes. He had hallucinogens.
how old is this kid?
He was 27. If you remember, he is. They reported that he ran out of his Georgia home super early in the morning. I think it was like 6 a.m. or something like that, without his phone and appeared to be disoriented. There's like video of it. Tragically, 3 days later, they searched for 3 days. Divers recovered his body from a retention pond near his house. Obviously, his family is totally devastated. They said he was the kindest
yeah, it's
human being
awful.
you'd ever meet. He was an NYU grad and a very talented engineer. So just absolute bummer there. Bombs are exploding all over the Middle East, and 2 of the most famous Americans who live in the region are alive and well, even though there have been some things going on Twitter that one of them is not doing well. Check this out. Iran sent bombs into Dubai, where Lindsay Lohan lives, with her husband Bader Shamas and their son Louis. A source says that they're not in any danger, at least not yet. But there was a rumor going around that Quentin Tarantino was killed in a missile strike in Israel.
I saw that one, but
He lives in Tel Aviv.
Apparently, he does live part-time in Israel with his wife, who's Israeli, Daniela Pick, and their 2 sons. But again, a source says that this is not true and the family is okay. But man, is Twitter running with that one. Everybody's saying that he's gone. But I'm here to
Nope,
tell you
he's
that
alive.
things are fine. Speaking about things being fine, Bryan Adams just scored another massive Spotify milestone with Heaven. That song is now doubled his presence in the Billions Club. 1983 power ballad Heaven has officially crossed the 1 billion stream mark, joining his other massive hit, Summer of '69. The story of that song is actually pretty cool. He had written it for a movie, what do you know, called A Night in Heaven. And then it wasn't used for that, I guess, and he was on tour with Journey. definitely hear the influence in that. His drummer wasn't even there that day when they were tracking it, so Journey's drummer, Steve Smith, actually stepped in and played the song. Believe it or not, wasn't going to go on his record. Jimmy Iovine was saying that they thought it was too soft and didn't want the hard-rocking vibe of the record to be messed up by Heaven. Thankfully, at the last minute, Bryan Adams decided to put it on, and what do you know? It shot right to number 1.
Heaven was the song I had my first slow dance with a girl.
Really?
Yep. They put that song on. I was like, it's time to make my move.
Let me get you a little heaven here.
There's a broken down live version of it on his live record that's maybe my favorite live recording of all time.
It's an amazing song.
It is an incredible song, a great rendition of it. If you're in the mood for that, you should check it out.
Oh, yeah.
He does an acoustic. You got to get the acoustic one.
Envisioning right now, trying to interlock the fingers behind, you know?
Doom, doom.
Yeah. Good Canadian boy.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys are like, you're brothers, aren't you? Don't you know this guy?
I'm related, third cousins.
Get her, David.
We've been down that road before, but that's over now.
Oh, yes, Scott, here it comes.
You keep me coming back for more. Baby, you're all that I want. And you're lying here in my arms.
It is very Journey now that you know that.
Not my favorite.
Oh, dude.
Not my favorite.
Well,
It's so good I dance with you.
I love a good power ballad. That's just not one of my favorites.
Feel you.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, somebody just sent a link over. Frankie Valli's coming to the factory.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No. We got to go
Day
see
off.
it.
Frankie Valli.
I heard some things about his last performance.
Oh, my God. Look up Frankie Valli in concert. It's bad.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to watch.
Why would anybody keep rolling him out there like that?
I think it's a victory lap or something, you know.
Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons, the last encore is Thursday, May 7th, the factory. Like, he's in his 90s, isn't he? And he is. They just throw him up on stage. And
It should be Madame Tussauds presents Frankie Valli.
oh, man, I can't believe he's coming to the factory.
I'm not going to interview him. Just so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
Last time that I did that,
I'm still in your guest room. You know that, right? I'm still in your guest room with Paramount. I'm using,
Yeah.
Okay.
Moon is still in my, well, not stealing. I gave Moon my Paramount Plus
right.
password.
That's how you word it.
I'm using the guest room. If and when Paramount Skydance buys Warner Brothers Discovery, you can expect that Paramount Plus and HBO Max are going to merge into one service. That move will give them more than 200 million direct-to-consumer subscribers. The Paramount CEO, David Ellison, is saying that we think the combined offering, given the amount of content and what we do from the tech side, really will put us in a position to be able to compete with the most scaled players in DTC. So it looks like that's going to merge at some point. Daniel Radcliffe is self-proclaiming as a fitness freak these days. He used to run on just coffee and cigarettes, he says. Now it's just coffee.
Harry Potter?
Harry Potter. Quote, I do weight, circuit training, cardio, and I know I don't look like a person who'd be a fitness freak, but I am very intense about it. I feel like I'm a cliche of a former alcoholic or anybody who had a kind of addictive personality and then switched that addiction to being about the gym. He also added that he's extremely into fantasy football. Remember, this is a British kid. His Monday mornings are spent consoling himself based on how bad his Sunday games went.
He's in that new show with Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Reggie. Is it Reggie Dinkins?
Yeah.
I just saw this
Supposed
a
to be
couple days
excellent.
ago.
I started it. It's Tracy at his Traciest.
At his Traciest, huh?
Yeah, and
But he's older,
it's
which looks
okay.
wild.
It's okay.
Everybody says it's great.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh.
It's exactly.
What I would expect.
Yeah, it's exactly what you think you're getting. The beloved Evil Dead star Bruce Campbell shared with fans yesterday that he has cancer. Just like his character Ash Williams, he says he is a tough, old son of a bee and expects to be around for a while. He did not disclose what type of cancer, but he said that it is not curable, it is treatable. Quote, I'm posting this because professionally a few things will have to change. Appearances and cons and work in general will need to take a backseat to treatment. He has to cancel all his convention appearances this summer.
Oh, that's too bad.
His plan is to get better so he can do a press tour in the fall for Ernie and Emma. He ended the message with, quote, "As always, you're the greatest fans in the world, and I hope to see you soon." Ghostface back. Scream 7 just shattered a major box office record. Scream 7 isn't just breaking records, apparently. It is crushing them and pulled $28.8 million on opening day alone. Industry estimates say it's on track for a massive opening of this week of over $67 million. To put that in perspective, that completely blows past the previous franchise record by Scream 6, which was in 2023, which was 44
I saw the first
million.
one. Yeah. It's fine. I'm not a Scream franchise freak.
Is it Scream or Scary Movie? Because I saw something for
Scary Movie. The trailer came out yesterday.
Yeah, so that's why I was a little confused.
It's Scary Movie 6, Scream 7.
Okay.
Scary Movie 6.
Scary Movie 6 had the Scream character.
Right.
And so I saw the
trailer
trailer.
came out yesterday.
So it's all kind of confusing.
I know.
Yeah.
If you were stressing about snagging tickets to see Metallica at the Sphere, your odds just got a little bit better. Due to what the band described as unbelievable demand, Metallica has officially added 6 more shows. What do you know? Big surprise here. To their Life Burns Faster residency. That brings the total run up to 14 concerts at the futuristic venue. While they haven't dropped specific calendar dates for the extra 6 shows, we know that they will be in addition to the previously announced October schedule. Just
so
like
prices, lower bowl, $400 to $800, mid-level, $200 to $400. The floor / snake pit, $1,500
per ticket.
Per ticket.
I'm almost giving it away.
Now here's the thing. I read this yesterday. These tickets are not for the casual Metallica fan. These tickets are for somebody that wants to see Metallica at the Sphere.
Do you think that'll affect the people that go there? Because the true Metallica fans, I'm not saying that they're not well off or whatever, but like I feel like your overall fan is not $1,500 a ticket.
Oh, I think it is. They're the new Kiss. They're our Kiss.
Okay.
They put their name on everything.
Yep.
I mean, think about it. Every box set, every this, every that. I mean, we'll be in Metallica coffins at some point.
Moon, you know, my Kiss growing
This is
up.
not for the casual
I had the
fan.
8-track going in.
Yeah, but there's fans. Their fans like to spend money because they do those pop-up shops whenever they come to your town, and their T-shirts will be like $75.
What do you mean they're fans? I mean, they're a stadium band. Their fans are
I'm
us.
sorry.
It's everybody.
I'll go to hell. It was a bad comment, okay? It was a bad comment.
There will be some people
Scott's
that will...
burying me. Moon's burying me. You're next.
There will be some people that will decide whether to pay their mortgage for a year or go to Metallica at the Sphere.
Yeah.
Because they're doing hotel packages.
Have you guys been to a show at the Sphere?
Yes.
I drove by it.
And it's spectacular. And
What
it's
did you
worth
see
it.
there?
I saw you too. And I saw the movie, the Postcard from Earth thing.
I wanted to take Ashley to go see Wizard of Oz.
Dude.
Tommy the Boss and his wife went to see it.
You got to do it.
I know, but the problem is it ends soon, and I'm on the road almost the entire month of March.
Oh, yeah. You got to do it. What I'm saying is it is worth the price. The whole scene, the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like a whole out-of-body experience.
It's totally worth it. It doesn't matter what band you're seeing.
Yeah.
Fan club presale starts tomorrow at noon St. Louis time. General on sale is Friday, March 6th.
So and the shows are in October, right? October, November. So it was 8 shows, October 1st through the 31st, and then I think 6 more into November. So okay.
If you're following the Sean Diddy Combs saga, there's a new update on his release. This is making news all over the place. Looks like the music mogul is going to be a free man a bit sooner than we all thought. According to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, Combs' release date has been bumped up by more than 5 weeks, now expected to be released from Fort Dix, the low-security Jersey prison that he's at, on April 25th, 2028. Why? Well, his release date has actually been fluctuating quite a bit since he got there. Back in November, the date was pushed back to June following reports that he had violated prison rules. Now, things are going in his favor. He reportedly enrolled in an intensive drug treatment program called RDAP. And completing that program shaves up to a year off of an inmate sentence, which is pretty wild. He apparently is spending his days working in the prison's chapel library. And, he's serving a 50-month sentence. So we'll see if
he's getting out early, guys.
Keeps doing these things. He's getting out early.
Walk me down this path a little bit, because at one point, he was going to jail for life, and there was all this stuff. I know a lot of it somehow got, dismissed or, just kind of tucked away. And now he's only in jail till 2028, you're saying?
Well, he was convicted of. He's acquitted of the most serious stuff.
Yeah, that's
he
what
was acquitted of sex trafficking and racketeering, but he was convicted on 2 counts of basically transportation for prostitution.
Okay. All right.
So the serious stuff, he was acquitted.
I wonder how all that went down. Like, you ever wonder, because all of these people had all these stories talking about it, and then all of a sudden he's acquitted of it. Like, I don't know. It's just,
And he's still fighting. They're still appealing. And, I mean, you remember what happened with Cosby. Anything could happen, like with these legal teams. And finally, Amanda Seyfried, she recently shared that she wore a prosthetic beehole.
A prosthetic beehole?
Yes, we talked about this last week.
Okay,
You remember
wait.
this? And I was like, this is
prosthetic
absurd. This
okay.
movie must be so bad that we have to talk about a prosthetic beehole.
What movie is this?
It's called The Testament of Ann Lee.
so in this movie, she had to wear a prosthetic beehole because
That's what she
somebody
says.
decided we need to zoom in on the starfish. Is like this is it, but I don't want it to be mine.
Apparently, it's not even in the film.
She just wore it for comfort.
That's why I think this is horse poo-poo. I think this is just some sort of marketing tactic.
Riz, you
because
tried
this
that
movie
one time. How
sucks.
was it?
Yeah.
I mean, I wear a prosthetic beehole pretty much every other day here.
So BuzzFeed put together a list of actors who either said no to nudity and wore prosthetics, like you mentioned,
Margaret Qualley and The Substance.
and actors who actually did embrace their birthday suit. I'm going to give you a name. I'll even give you a movie. You tell me if they were wearing prosthetics or not.
Okay, God.
Penelope Cruz on Volver in 2006.
Didn't see
Real.
it. I'll say real.
Yeah,
She
back
wore
in that point,
a
probably
fake butt.
Oh.
Fake butt.
Which,
Can you give us the body
part of her
part?
body she wear it on?
Give us the body part.
Yeah, I'll give you the body part. Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street. I will assume this is
Fake.
butt.
I'll go fake. He seems like he's vain like
yeah.
It's 2013. This was real. He went nude.
that. 0 for 2.
He went
yeah,
fully
he's-
nude.
Okay.
We're gonna go. Let's see. Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton in Monsters
Real.
Ball.
I say real.
Fully
Real.
nude, by the way.
Yeah.
Both of them fully nude. Went real.
Yeah.
James McAvoy in The Last King of Scotland in 2006.
Fake. Fake dong.
Fake dog.
Real. He went full nude.
I didn't see it.
John Hamm in Fargo season 5.
Fake.
Fake.
Those were fake nipples.
Fake
He had
nipples.
fake pierced
Hammer
nipples
time
on.
when fake nipples?
Yeah, isn't that wild? Eric Dane in Euphoria apparently showed dong.
Real dong.
I think he's
Real
got
dong?
a pretty good dong. I'll go real.
Yeah, fake dong.
Well,
fake
that's why
dong.
it's
Bill Skarsgård, again, dong in Nosferatu.
Real dong.
I go
Fake.
fake.
Fake dong.
Oh.
Fake dong.
I feel like guys will go fake dong a lot more
Yeah.
than
You mentioned Margaret Qualley wearing fake boobs. How about Jason Segel in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Real.
Real.
That was real, yes, in 2008.
He's proud of that. He talks about it all the
Angelina
time.
Jolie in By the Sea, 2015.
Real.
I think she's real.
She was naked.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that,
she doesn't
ladies
seem
and
to
gentlemen,
care at all.
Is your crap on celebrities?
If you guys had the choice, would you, if you did a movie, would you say, hey, get me the prosthetics guy or just let it all out?
Let it
Depends
all
on the
out,
movie.
man.
Just, who cares? Pick your movie. Any kind of movie that you're doing.
You pick the movie.
The latest Quentin Tarantino wants you in his new movie.
I think I would go real.
Yeah.
I think I would go real for that.
I would have no problem
although-
going real. No problem.
Although
Just
maybe that's like the perfect one to go prosthetic. Just full Mark
go
Wahlberg.
full over the top.
Over the top. I mean, dude, are you guys watching this A Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
No.
No.
Dude, there's a scene where an old guy walks out of the thing and he actually holds it and everything. It is full frontal, and my wife goes, "Good God!" And I go, "That's not real, you know."
Or
I would
maybe
go.
Dude,
I'd go.
it was. They went over the top. I mean, this thing is.
Yeah.
Cartoonish.
I'd go prosthetic and have him do it where it's like just a little tiny guy.
That would get you recognized.
All right,
Yeah,
today's celebrity birthdays. St. Louis's own Jason Tatum is 28, one of the superstars of the NBA. He plays for the Celtics. He snapped his Achilles, remember?
Yeah, in the
Terrible,
finals.
last
Chaminade,
year.
right?
Yeah, Chaminade,
kid.
who just won the Challenge Cup.
That's
Yes.
right. He'll be back on Friday, Jason Tatum. Back playing Friday.
Like to hear that?
Camila Cabello is 29. Jessica Biel, 44. If I say the name David Faustino, who is that?
Oh, that is a Rizz Show very, very first guest, and he was Bud on Married with Children.
Bud Bundy, Married
Oh,
with
my
Children.
goodness.
Wow.
He's 52.
He's
Julie,
the first guest.
he was
on
our
this-
first guest.
Yeah, that's a big get.
Julie Bowen, who was Claire on Modern Family, is 56. Tone Loc. What are his two songs? Come on.
Funky Cole Medina
And
Wild Thing.
That's right.
Nice.
Tone Loc is 60. East St. Louis's own Jackie Joyner Kersey is 64.
You know Tone Loc's
awesome.
best performance, though.
In Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura?
100%. Dude, he was so good.
The fact that he got in that movie was kind of random.
Random, and he was, like, perfectly cast.
He was fine.
Yeah,
He
he
was
did a
great.
good job.
It's fine. And former NFL legend Herschel Walker is 64 today. Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's Where Fun and Fantasy Meet, is Samantha Ryan. And today's birthday girl's been in 764 fine films, including The All-Girl Lingerie Party, Barefoot Confidential 45, Scott's Favorite Beef Eaters, Boobs and Brews, Dine and Gash.
What's the matter, Emilio?
Field of Schemes, Kiss Me Stupid, Missionary Impossible, Wiggling Toes and Sculpted Souls, and a movie simply called Yummy, and Who Could Forget a Role? And 2005's Butt Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah. Great acting.
Samantha Ryan is 48 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, thank you very much. Oh, we do have to make an announcement here. I got to throw another band onto Point Fest. Let me see here. The note says, Rizz, please announce at your convenience tomorrow in the 8 o'clock hour. Oh, that Sleep Theory has been added to this year's Point Fest lineup. There you go.
All right,
Sleep Theory. Sleep Theory is now on the Point Fest lineup. So you got Point Fest featuring Stain, Blue October, Mammoth, Highly Suspect, Sleep Theory, From Ashes to New, Magnolia Park, Return to Dust, and more. Saturday, May 16th at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. This week only, now through Friday. Get Lawn or Select Reserve tickets for just $30 plus tax. Get all the info now at 1057thepoint.com. And Point Fest, of course, supported by Sheet Metal Workers Local 36. So Sleep Theory added to the lineup. Now, would you like free tickets?
Who doesn't?
Sure. How about after the break, we play a game called Simpleton Trivia. That's right. So here's what's going to go down. So I will get you on the phone, and you have a choice to make. If you want to answer 10 questions, rapid fire, in 45 seconds, if you get all the questions right without getting any wrong, I will give you 2 sets of tickets. Your choice, Filter Finger 11, Can You Feel the Punk Tonight, which is happening May 2nd at the pageant, or you could choose Point Fest tickets. So I'll give you two pairs of tickets. Or if you want one of us,
Oh, boy.
now by us, I mean Moon, Jamie, or Scott, to answer the questions for you, and you could bet on or against if we'll get the 10 right in 45 seconds, you get 1 pair of tickets. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me, man.
So if you want to do it yourself, 10 questions correct, 45 seconds, none wrong, 2 pairs of tickets. Or if you want one of the fellas to do it for you, bet on or against them, 1 pair of tickets. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Simpleton Trivia is going to be next. Man, in my day, I've seen some really ugly babies.
What?
Haven't you?
What's wrong with you?
Yes.
Not every baby's cute.
They're all beautiful.
Nah.
No, some of them are horrible looking.
they're all
and
Some of them are horrible looking.
horrible catcher's mitt, awful. And
Yeah, I always say that a
aren't some
newborn
of them
baby
like-
looks like a catcher's mitt.
But here's the crazy thing is, most of the ugly ones, they turn out to be the beautiful people. Okay, everybody, you don't get a full house. God don't give you no full house.
Look,
know
you
what I'm saying?
peaked too early.
Sometimes
3 months.
Sometimes you're dealt with something that's I mean, think about that. What's the cutest baby you've ever seen? They end up
All of my children.
Well, now I can't finish what I was going to say.
Yeah. See where we get?
They all wind up like with weird features. I don't know.
I'm telling you, the ugly ones end up pretty cute, and the soup, the Gerber baby models are just busted.
Oh, this is what I'm going to bring up
They
here.
peaked too soon.
Amazing.
You only get to be beautiful
The
during
Gerber-
a portion of your life.
The Gerber baby search is back.
Oh, boy.
So if you've been waiting for your little one's big break, if you want to be a stage parent, this is it. Get your camera roll ready. The 2026 Gerber baby photo search is officially open, guys. And I guess it took a year off last year. Gerber's back with a fresh twist on their famous contest. So this isn't just about the cute face anymore. The 2026 search is called Behind the Baby. And it's designed to celebrate both kids and the parents.
Oh, nobody
Right?
cares.
Nobody
That's
cares
not
about
what we
mom and
want.
dad. Give me the baby.
You're reaching.
Yeah.
Are they afraid about being like a PC or something? Is this like some sort of?
I don't know. They don't say.
They took a year off and then they come back with a different.
A bunch of people
campaign?
have problem with cute babies. We got to include the parents now.
Yeah, you nerds.
So they want to see the, quote, everyday victories of raising a child. So to enter, you could submit photos of kids up to 5 years old. Submissions are open from now until April 12th. You need one photo and a short story, 200 words max, that captures the joy of that specific moment. And go to the official Gerber website for all the rules and where you submit. Man, $50,000. Babies 0 to 3 years old, the winner takes home $50,000. Kids 3 to 5, the winner gets $10,000.
Gerber is missing out. Missing out. They need to do an ugly line, like just like food for ugly babies. I mean, I would buy that all day long. It's hysterical.
Anti-Gerber.
It's just ground up
What
carrots.
parent is going to?
I would think that's hysterical. Like
you
have
just
some
said
sense of humor.
50,000. Somebody's submitting their ugly baby for $50,000.
Yeah, for
Take
sure.
a look at this hideous thing.
$50,000? Yeah.
Yeah.
My kids are gorgeous human beings. They weren't the cutest babies I've ever seen. They weren't. They were just the right amount of cute and just the right amount of ugly, and it all works out. That's how you want it.
As long as the kid's got a good shaped head, I always say.
Yeah, like
That's a
everything.
win. Yeah,
Everything's
tough.
great.
Whenever somebody has a kid and I go, man, not if they're cute or not, the kid's got a good shaped head.
My kids were born with enormous heads, and you think, well, it's a lot of room for a brain in there. You'll grow into it.
Yeah. Go into your head.
You look good. You look good.
Your kid's got a good shaped head, man. Good for you guys.
Top heavy.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's give away some stuff. All right, we are playing Simpleton Trivia, and it's sponsored by.
It's sponsored by Universal Windows Direct.
All right, so you guys have a choice. I'll get you on the phone. You could answer 10 rapid-fire questions in 45 seconds without getting any wrong. If you get anything wrong, you will hear the buzzer, and then you're done. So if you could answer 10 questions in 45 seconds, you have your choice of 2 pairs of tickets. Filter Finger 11, special guest Local H, next Friday, March 13th at the Family Arena. Can You Feel the Punk tonight, a punk rock celebration of the music of Disney, Saturday, May 2nd at the Pageant. We got tickets for Point Fest. Stain, Blue October, Mammoth, Highly Suspect, From Ashes to New, Sleep Theory, Magnolia Park, Return to Dust and More, Saturday, May 16th at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. So you can answer the questions yourself for your chance to win 2 pairs of tickets, or you could pass it off to either Jamie, King Scott, or Moon. And you could bet for or against them getting the 10 questions correct in 45 seconds. Up to you guys.
How many people are actually going to bet for us? Let's be honest now.
You'd be surprised, man. This sometimes goes interesting ways.
All right.
Well, it's because Moon always gets it right, so they usually pick him and they say he's going to get them all right.
You cursed me. That's not true. Remember giraffe?
I mean, he never gets one wrong? Is that what it is?
No, I get it wrong all the time. What's the largest? What's the tallest animal on Earth? This idiot said elephant.
Rat.
Oh.
I got it wrong.
That giraffe's neck's pretty
Well, I
long.
also said how many sides are in a rectangle. I said 3. So,
It happens sometimes. The pressure gets
so
you.
sometimes,
You get thinking of something else and just...
I know that's what happened. All right, and if you are correct in betting against or for the person, you get 1 pair of tickets. Okay, let's go to the phones, and we've got Jay in Wentzville. Good morning, Jay.
Hey, happy birthday, Rizz.
Thanks, Jay. All right, so do you want to answer the questions yourself, or do you want to pass it off?
No, I'll take Moon to get him right.
Moon to get them right.
No pressure when you're good.
Oh,
buddy.
no.
Okay, Jay, hang on 1
I
second.
haven't had enough coffee yet. I spilled it all.
So Jay says he will get the 10 and 45. Okay, your time starts, and let's practice with the time.
Okay.
See if it works right.
I got it.
Time working right. Now, Jamie,
Turn it
when
down.
it
Music is so loud.
when it reaches 0, yell time.
Okay. That's my job?
Scott, you count
How many's
with
right?
your fingers.
Okay.
How many right?
Oh, boy.
Okay.
With your fingers. Now, Moon, your time will begin
I know.
as soon as I am done reading the
The
question.
longer you take, the worse I get at this. The legs are
You
starting
ready?
to get lightheaded.
For Jay.
Go ahead.
Moon,
What?
in baseball, how many strikes and an out?
3.
What's the smallest U.S. state by area?
Rhode Island.
What's the fastest land animal?
Cheetah.
What's the primary language in Brazil?
Portuguese.
What's the championship series in MLB called?
World Series.
What's the tall landmark on the riverfront in St. Louis?
The Arch.
What's the wizard sport in Harry Potter?
Oh, that is Quidditch.
What's the biggest U.S. state?
Alaska.
What's the reality show with roses and eliminations?
The Bachelor.
What's the capital of Canada?
Ottawa.
There it is.
8 seconds to spare, too. My goodness.
Man, you almost had me on a capital.
Nice.
I was wondering.
oh
I was
my
like, is
goodness.
he
You got
gonna
it.
say
Yeah.
Toronto?
Jay, congratulations.
Ain't you from Ottawa?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
All right,
Job,
what do
Moon.
Yeah,
what
brother.
do you want?
I'll take Point Fest tickets.
Point Fest tickets. You're going. Hang on one second.
Nice work.
All right, that's good work.
Well done, Moon.
Ottawa.
I'm
I've had
impressed,
some
man.
intense experiences there. The Blues Festival, right?
Yeah,
The Blues
the
Festival.
Blues
I
Fest.
played that a couple times.
It's a great thing.
Yeah, it is fun.
Miranda.
Hi.
Hey, Miranda. All right, so do you want to do the questions yourself, or do you want to pass it off?
I'm gonna go ahead and pass it off.
To who? Jamie,
Why you gotta
Scott,
do that?
or Moon?
I'm gonna go with Scott.
And
right.
are you betting on him getting the 10 correct or messing up somewhere?
I would say, oh gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm so sorry. I would bet against.
Okay, you're betting
Yeah.
against King Scott.
She's really nervous.
You're betting
Vegas odds
against
support
King
that.
Scott.
I think that's a good
Okay.
choice.
You call
honestly.
time, and I'll
I'm
hold up the
literally
number.
crying.
Okay, Miranda, settle down, okay? Calm down, Miranda.
All right.
You're betting against Scott right now.
Okay.
Scott, your time begins as soon as I'm done reading the first question.
By the way, this is such a lose-lose because, you know, if you win, she doesn't
She
get
loses.
tickets. If you lose, you
Well, that's
feel
a
like
win.
an idiot.
Less work. I like it.
Okay, ready? Moon, ready with the,
I'm
with
ready.
the
I'm
timer?
ready. I'm ready.
All right, Scott, what's a common nickname for St. Louis?
The Lou,
What's the Space Ranger's name in Toy Story?
Buzz Lightyear,
What's the instrument measuring temperature?
thermostat,
What's
or thermos. Thermometer. Thermometer. Doggone it.
I mean, thermostat, that works.
Yeah, it does
it
work,
kinda
but
works.
I meant
what you were looking
yeah.
for.
Oh,
Well,
gosh,
Miranda-
why'd you go there?
Thermos.
You got it.
I'm like, thermy.
All right, Miranda, congratulations. Hang on, okay?
At least,
Okay, Scott.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Thank you.
All right.
At least I got
I
one
should have
wrong
maybe
on the
given you a
correct one.
thermostat.
Yeah.
I think I did have a Transformers thermos
to
that
miss one
changed
right.
colors when it was too hot.
Oh, did it?
So perhaps that
Fancy.
works. Yeah, it was cool.
Aaron?
Morning, guys.
All right, Aaron, do you want to do it yourself or do you want to pass it off?
I think Jamie's a little nervous.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
So you want Jamie to do it?
I think Jamie's not going to be able to do it.
Oh, but
All right.
he is nervous, but he is brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
I like your odds.
He's going to prove you wrong.
I don't know if I am.
Here we go, Jamie.
Yep.
What's the gas that plants breathe in?
Oh, chlorophyll?
Already out.
Chloroform.
Already out. It's carbon dioxide. Congratulations. Aaron, congrats. Already out.
Chloroform.
Okay.
Canada's got it all, except for science class.
Whatever, dude.
Jared, hello.
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen?
Jared, you want to do it yourself
It's a tough
or
look.
would you like to pass it off?
I feel like embarrassing myself today, so let's go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Let's do it. All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got it. You can't embarrass me.
Okay.
By the way, Jamie, it's way better to go out on question 1 than question 10.
Yes.
It
It's a
is.
good point.
It is.
It's a good point. Just get it over with.
Okay. You ready?
Let's go.
What's the gas that humans breathe in?
Oxygen.
What's H2O?
Water.
How many days in a leap year?
How many days in a leap year would be 366?
What planet is known as the red planet?
Mars.
How many continents are there?
7.
What's 12 times 12?
12 times 12 is 144.
What's 9 times 9?
81.
What do bees make?
What do bees make? Honey.
What city is Motown associated with?
Detroit.
Who sang Lose Yourself?
Eminem.
There it is.
Wow.
Why did I get those questions?
They were coming up,
Good
Jamie.
science
They were
question.
coming up, by the way.
That was good.
Did that on purpose. I know
Nice.
you.
They were. I'm going in order. All right, congratulations, Jared.
Good job,
Hang on. Okay. Let's put him on hold. Eric, hello.
Hello.
All right, Eric, are you ready to play?
Yes, sir.
You gonna do it yourself or you passing it off?
I'm passing it off. Moon, hook me up, sir.
Moon.
All right.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Are you ready, Moon?
I think I'm ready.
Are you betting on or against him?
For me.
I think he can do it.
Okay. Betting for you. All right. Are you ready, Moon?
All right.
Here we go. Perfect set of questions for you.
Oh, you butt.
All right, Moon. What band sang Sweet Child of Mine?
Guns N' Roses.
Back in Black is by what band?
AC/DC.
Who's the Queen of Pop?
The Queen of Pop. Tina Turner. That's my queen.
Madonna.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She owes me dinner.
Okay.
So
Eric's
I am
out.
not accepting this.
Jamie.
Sorry, Eric.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, Jamie.
Man, I'm being honest. I don't think I ever heard that before.
Really?
That she's the Queen of Pop.
Commonly known as the Queen of
I
Pop.
mean, I guess that
That's
makes sense. The era that when those monikers were being handed out.
Michael was the...
right. Jamie,
Right, right.
would you like to answer the questions yourself? Or would you like to pass it off?
I'm going to pass it on.
To who?
Moon.
Moon. On
Moon.
or against?
Up again.
On.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You're betting on Moon. Hang on. Okay, Moon. Lock in.
Right. Tina Turner.
Okay. Let me get a good set of questions for
Oh,
you.
okay. Yeah,
See,
You guys just-
it's not in order. See?
oh,
he just
yeah,
proved
yeah,
it
yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
He's
No.
curating this for our
Okay, here we go.
personality.
Yeah, he is.
Here we
Our
go.
weak spots.
He's profiling.
No.
He's kryptonite.
No.
us.
Yes, I agree.
No. All right, Moon.
What?
What is Illinois' state capital?
Springfield.
Missouri's capital city.
Jefferson City.
What color is the Gateway Arch?
Chrome. Silver.
What state is across the river to the east?
Illinois.
St. Louis sits on the west bank of which major river?
Mississippi.
What river meets the Mississippi just north of downtown?
Missouri.
What sport do the Blues play?
Hockey.
The Cardinals play what sport?
Baseball.
Name the free major attraction in Forest Park with animals.
The St. Louis Zoo.
What's Missouri's postal abbreviation?
M.O.
There we go. That's it.
All right.
See, they could be as simple
Totally
as that.
redeems himself.
They could be as simple as that.
Well done.
As simple as that. That's it.
Thank you, man.
Boom.
Thank
Jamie
you,
gets
dude.
it.
I feel real smart.
I need another caller, Scott.
I feel real good.
Waiter.
Need another call. See?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I was wondering where you were headed with the color of the arch.
Yeah, I was like,
it's going to be gray,
I would have accepted
silver.
stainless steel or silver.
yeah, what I say, chrome? I mean, that's
The silver's fine.
That's a
Chrome
color,
would have been-
right? That's a color.
Gray.
It's not really chrome. It's a particular
would've been
metal,
fine.
isn't it?
Rich.
Morning. Happy birthday, Rose.
Thanks,
Thank you.
buddy. Rich, would you like to do it yourself or would you like to pass it off?
I'm going to pass it off.
To who?
Let's do Scott if I can.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
All right, King Scott, on or against?
Against.
Against. Okay, here comes Scott.
Ooh, the
Pretty sure
pressure.
about
He's my
that
guy.
one, too.
so
He's my guy, too. He's our precious boy. Scott
Jim says
Rich.
you're not going to get it.
I'm trying
Rich
to work.
is betting against you.
Well, because he knows Scott's working. He's probably not focused. Dial
Yeah,
it in.
smart. He's
Dial
smart.
it in.
All right.
All right, here we go, Scott. I'll be back is a famous quote from what movie?
Terminator.
In Star Wars, what's Han Solo's ship?
Millennium Falcon.
In darts, what's the bullseye worth?
50.
In bowling, what's a perfect score?
300.
What's it called when the bases are loaded and the batter walks?
An RBI.
What do you call the area where baseball pitchers throw from?
The mound.
What sport uses a tee at the start of each hole?
Golf.
How many bases in baseball?
4.
How many quarters in an NFL game?
4.
And how many periods in hockey?
3.
There we go. Screw you, Rich.
Oh, wow.
How many quarters of a ball game? 4?
I like, you know what? He gathered his thoughts.
Well, I was,
Yeah.
my brain.
Quarters. Just one at the coin toss?
Yeah,
Thank
coin
you.
toss.
Do we have any more new ones here?
I can grab
Give me one more.
All right.
Scott's doing over and backs right now. Dedicated.
Goal to goal. Box to box. Yeah, these are good. You're doing well, Rizz. Appreciate you.
Well, thanks. I got one more set of
You
questions.
know why? Because a couple of them are landmines. To be honest, like the Motown thing, that threw me. I always forget that that's a Detroit thing.
Really?
Yeah, I just there's so many music cities, and that would have tripped me up or slowed me down.
Jake. Hello, Jake.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
Jake. Do you want to do it yourself or you want to pass it off?
I'm going to go with Moon.
Moon.
Oh boy,
Moon's popular. Oh, baby.
Moon?
And what say you?
On or
I'll
against?
say you can do it.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Moon,
Scott,
what's a 3-song release called?
an EP,
What is it called when a song is performed by another artist?
a cover,
Wonderwall's by what band?
Oasis,
Who sang Dream On?
Aerosmith,
What band sang Hotel California?
Eagles,
The Fab Four refers to which band?
Beatles,
Who sang Purple Rain?
Prince,
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Queen,
A group of lines is called what?
Pride,
And what genre is Beethoven?
classical.
Boom.
Well done.
That's it.
Well done.
Jake, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Yes, of course.
Now, Jamie, just for fun.
Oh, here
just
we go.
for fun.
There we go. Hey, he swapped out. He's got a new piece of paper here.
Yeah. That says hard ones.
Yeah, he does.
Just for fun, Jamie.
Okay.
Let me make sure I got
Let's
that.
have some fun. Let's go.
Okay. Jamie?
He's going to go right to a science question.
No.
You son of a...
Here we go. Jamie, who is the king of pop?
Michael Jackson.
What Beatles member was known as the quiet one?
Ringo.
Is it Jorge?
That's George.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sorry about
Jamie,
that.
what instrument has 88 keys?
88 keys piano.
Freddie Mercury was in what band?
Queen.
The Lion King, what is Simba's dad's name?
Mufasa.
In Breaking Bad, what was Walter White's nickname?
Oh, why do I not have that right now? I don't know. I know you're trying to help me.
Pass. In Jurassic Park, what kind of animals escape?
Escape the Raptors.
What sport is played at Wimbledon?
Tennis.
In basketball, how many points is a free throw?
1.
How many players are on the ice per hockey team?
Well, 6, including the goalie.
There we go. That was a trick question. You passed.
Yeah. What was the
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
Yes. I was thinking Heisman.
Heisenberg.
I knew that wasn't it.
Heisenberg. Well, you did.
I love
okay.
that show too.
You did okay.
Froze. I know.
Is that the greatest TV show of all time?
I don't know if it's the greatest, but man, it took you on a lot of twists and turns. Like that's the one thing. It didn't just go in one direction. You're like, okay, kind of where it kept turning and twisting. And I thought every season, everything was kind of different. It kept my attention.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Better Call Saul?
I have. I loved it too.
Dude,
But
it's-
obviously spin-off, right?
Totally, but it's spectacular and just as good as Breaking Bad, just a little bit different tone.
Yeah.
Have you watched his new one, Pluribus?
That's good.
I have not.
That's good.
You'd like it.
Okay.
We're really in the meat of that now.
Oh, I thought you finished it.
No. We're like episode 7.
Yeah. You'll love it.
Really in the meat of that show. It's good.
We went back and started The Wire over again, and it is a hard sell because it's super dated. Started in like 2002 or whatever the heck it was. And man, it's just not an adventure thing. It's one of those like it's a long story, and you just have to be ready for a long story. But overall, I think it's still the best television show ever made.
All right, today being March 3rd, what are we celebrating today? We got a whole bunch of things to celebrate today. March 3rd is, looking at the calendar, it's a wild mix of food and history and some bizarre stuff. So on the menu today is National Cold Cuts Day and National Canadian Bacon Day.
Yeah.
Which is what you look like after a trip to Mexico.
Kind of. Yeah.
Also known as ham.
Yeah. Ham. More so ham. This is.
Yeah, Canadian bacon's ham.
It's a gripe that most Canadians have. Is you call it Canadian bacon. We're like that's not.
It's ham.
It's ham.
You a cold cuts guy?
I like. Yeah. Absolutely.
I was a boar's head guy for a long time. And then that whole listeria thing. Remember that whole listeria outbreak?
Yeah.
Killed me.
You
Killed me.
You a
great.
cold cuts guy?
Cold cuts guy.
Today
Today
no
is,
to that. By the way.
my son does not like cold cuts.
Really?
Yeah, he's a weird kid. Today is also National Soup It Forward Day. This is a sweet one. The idea is to make a big pot of soup and deliver it to some friends or a neighbor or a family member who could use a little comfort today.
Oh man, I was with a friend yesterday, and she's like, "I love soup. I try to eat soup every day." And I was like, "Wow, that's a That's a tackle.
Soup every day.
Soup every day.
Every day. Like, I like soup, but like, huh.
It stuck with me. I thought, how does one do that unless you're doing canned?
Or unless you got a shop, like a local shop. Like, I remember when I first came to the Blues, I lived in the Brentwood area, and there was a little place called Applegate's. And, like, every day they had, like, 6 or 7 different soups, like, in their little deli area. So I could see maybe. Hey,
Or, my mother-in-law, when she comes to my house, she immediately puts on a pot of soup and, like, a giant, and she'll eat it for a week.
Okay.
Oh.
So maybe that
kind of sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I just thought, like,
When's she coming back?
That's an interesting thing.
You like beet soup?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't like beets.
You like beet soup?
Nope, I don't.
Not great.
Not great.
I think beets are a prank.
Yeah, it tastes like a handful of
dirt.
Yeah, I think that's Earth's prank.
It's 33 Flavors Day. That's a nod to Baskin Robbins and their famous variety. Peach Blossom Day. This signals that spring is right around the corner. It's a good day to look at, I guess, for blossoms or maybe just eat a peach. I don't know. On the drink menu today, it's National Moscow Mule Day. You like a Moscow Mule?
No.
Ginger beer, lime, and vodka in a copper mug.
No, thank you.
National Mulled Wine Day. If you're still feeling the winter chill, go for that hot spiced wine instead. It is What If Cats and Dogs Had Opposable Thumbs Day, which is a terrifying thought experiment.
Oh, man, can you imagine how messy the house would be?
What if cats and dogs had Opposable Thumbs Day?
Why do they need a day for that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Somebody spent the money. It costs money to do that.
Can we make up our own day, maybe?
Well,
Yes,
you have to.
we've
We
been
tried
talking
to.
about that.
But it costs money. It's a lot of money.
Well, you've got enough. You're fine.
Okay.
That's a great point. That's a great point. This
I have
really
two
sits
kids
on
going
you.
to college soon. I
This
don't
really sits on you,
Yeah, okay.
to be honest.
National Elbow Day will be recognized at some point. It's Talk in the Third Person Day, which let's not do that one. Let me see. Fun Facts About Names Day. It's National Anthem Day, Read Across America Day, World Wildlife Day. If you want to be Happy Day, no gifts or cards required. Just do something small to put a smile on somebody else's face today. Do that. Hopefully that did it. You're welcome, St. Louis. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We got some news for you. It's 8:36. It is Tuesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. We have a left lane blocked 170 northbound at Forest Park Parkway. Also, accident and 2 right lanes blocked 70 eastbound just before 170. Your point forecast, cloudy, rain and storms, high of 57. Right now it's 42 at the Point Studio.
Oh, here's a question. Where would you say the fittest state is? Or what is the fittest state? Of all 50 states. Of all 50 states.
Wow.
Who is the fittest?
The fittest?
And, yeah, who is the fittest of us all? And who is the least fit? We'll chop it up next. Stay there. Man, people screaming at me. I asked Scott how many bases in baseball. He said 4, but the correct answer is 3. You don't call home base.
Huh?
No, I was going to ask you about that.
Call it
because
home plate.
It's home plate.
But it still counts as a
3
base.
bases and a plate.
When you hit a home run on the official scorecard,
Yeah.
it'll say total bases 4.
4.
Then there you go.
It's 4 bases.
So call it what you want. On the
You know what,
scorecard, it's
guys?
technically a base. Don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to help.
Not you. I'm talking to the
I see the frustration
Talking to
in
the
your
people.
eyes.
Talking to the planet.
people here. Hey, so we spring forward Sunday.
Yeah, that's what you said. What a bum.
spring
what a
forward.
Bum. What a bummer.
I thought we did last
It's
week.
great.
Change the clock Sunday.
Yeah, but doing it on a Sunday.
Kind of makes sense because you start the week on Monday.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
I get it all.
Why
It's
not
just-
Monday? Just do it Monday.
And I
that
don't
would
wanna,
screw it up even more.
I don't want to be that guy that's like, can't we just get rid of it? And we're talking about it, and let's just do it.
We should probably just get rid of daylight savings time.
That's
Well,
what- that's
there's
what I
one.
mean.
Listen,
Let's
there's
just be done.
there's one province in Canada that announced they're doing it for the last time,
Oh, is that true?
Oh, yeah.
springing forward, and that's it.
Which province?
Congratulations, British Columbia.
Oh, all of BC is dropping it.
British
That's
Columbia.
an enormous area.
British
That is a
Columbia
big area.
will spring forward on March 8th and not fall back in November. They are done. Done. They've had it.
Let's follow BC's
Yeah.
example.
They're
move?
switching to
Yeah, I
permanent
don't-
daylight saving time.
Why wouldn't you? Like, I'm just trying to, I know way back when it started, the origins of something to do with the farmers and like the crops or something. I could be way off, but I think that's what I heard.
I thought it was to conserve energy.
No, I think it had something to do with farmers. Something to do with,
I think that's what we were all told.
Yeah.
maybe
What's the true story of it? I thought it was to conserve energy. I don't know.
But here's my thing is, the world, I think, would be a happier place when you wake up in the morning and it's not pitch black. And then when you finish your work day, it's not pitch black. Because, like, for you guys, you come to work, it's pitch black. Even no matter what, it's usually pitch black. But you start your day like that. But, like, for us in the fast lane, the summertime, like, it's beautiful. We finish at 6 o'clock, the sun's still shining, go home, fire up the barbecue.
Yeah.
You know? But then in the wintertime, it's pitch black. I want to go home and, like, put my head in my pillow.
And that's what, okay, and that is the real reason. So it says it dates back to 1895, primarily to conserve energy by reducing the need for artificial lighting in the evening. Now, that's when obviously it was way more expensive than it is now. Been controversial, health, productivity, blah, blah, blah. The main goal was to maximize daylight during evening hours, which leads to energy savings and increased outdoor activities.
Oh, guess who's right again?
By the way, Arizona and Hawaii, they've already opted out of all this. Arizona and Hawaii.
Yeah, Arizona.
They do not. They do not.
Hawaii and most of Arizona, not all of Arizona, most of Arizona are the only two spots in the U.S. that don't observe daylight savings time or daylight saving time.
Thank you.
Hawaii never has. Arizona hasn't since 1967. But, you know, the argument against that is, well, a lot of tradesmen work early in the morning and then it's dark late. So it's lighter, like in the wintertime, it'll be lighter later, but still dark in the morning. Does that make sense?
Ish. Then you get, but if you wake up, if it's an hour further ahead, let's say you start work at 7 a.m. In the winter at 7 a.m., it can still be dark outside. Where in the summertime at 7 a.m., odds are the sun's been up for an hour now. Like,
yeah.
You know when this really caught on is when Germany introduced it in 1916, and it was to save fuel and reduce artificial lighting during the war effort. So it really is an energy thing.
Oh, said that too, huh?
Within a few weeks, the UK and France and other countries followed the idea, most of them reverting to standard time after World War I, and it wasn't until the next World War that DST made its return.
Well, if you're not a geography buff, British Columbia is on the west coast, or like it's where Vancouver is. If you drive across the border from Washington State, you're there. It extends all the way up to Alaska. So the premier of British Columbia, of course, we know that as who's the premier?
who is it? The person?
Yeah, who's the premier of British Columbia?
Oh, that guy, Mike.
David Eby. That's right.
That's his brother.
He's basically like a governor.
You think I know everything?
Governor of the U.S. He said it's been a long time coming, and that changing the clocks twice a year causes all types of problems, including more car crashes.
Oh, how does that correspond?
It just does.
Cuz.
I thought the almighty Oz would have the reason for this.
Cuz, man.
Because I said so.
Okay, there we go. There's the truth.
He noted that they've been waiting on California, Oregon, and Washington to do it with them, but U.S. states need Congress to sign off, and they got sick of waiting, and he says he hopes the move might push those states to do it now.
Wow.
The Yukon province just north of B.C. switched to permanent daylight saving time in 2020, so it's not unprecedented. But nobody lives there. Nobody lives up there.
There's like
Except
12 people that live there. I know a former teammate of mine that lives in the Yukon, Jared Dooling. Played for the New York Islanders.
And what's he got going up there?
He's got like an animal, like hunting,
just wolves and stuff?
survival company.
I've seen the show Alone. I know what goes on up there. Nothing.
That's not a lot, yeah.
British Columbia is
But he is
Canada's
living
third
there.
largest province.
Well, that's
1 in
kinda
7
cool.
Canadians live in B.C.
What's that?
That's kind of cool that the dude's up there doing the survivalist stuff.
Yeah, it's like all this crazy stuff.
1 in 7 people live in BC?
Yeah.
Dang. Vancouver's cool, man.
Yeah,
I do like
There you
it.
go.
Vancouver is, it's cool. It's super multicultural, too. A lot of people in Vancouver.
And don't sleep on Revelstoke. That's a cool getaway.
I like Kamloops. If I was ever to disappear in
Kamloops,
Canada, it'd be
okay.
Kamloops.
Kamloops. All right, so a new report dropped last week ranking how fit every state in the U.S. is. And honestly, the results are a bit of a wake-up call depending on where you live. So they looked at everything from how many gyms are nearby to how many veggies people eat, sleep habits, smoking rates. So who's crushing it and who's struggling?
Huh.
And how do we do here in Missouri? Who's the gold standard? Where do you think the gold standard
Does he
state
got a
is?
trick?
My brain automatically goes to like somewhere warm weather, like kind of a vain population, got to look good. So like I thought of California, but I'm like, California's a really big state. Probably the percentage probably drops because there's a lot of people that maybe aren't into fitness. Not everybody's the Beverly Hills, LA beach bod. So then I went to Arizona because Arizona's got beautiful weather. And I lived there, and it felt like everybody who walked by was like better looking than the next person, man and woman. I'm like, okay, people are in pretty good shape. I'm gonna go Arizona.
Arizona.
That's a great call.
Okay, wrong.
Thanks,
Scott.
Scott. That didn't have to go that fast. That
Scott.
harsh.
Well, so I think this is a trick because I want to say California. That's where my
California.
gut went. But I guess if Arizona's not it, I was thinking Colorado, but I'm gonna say no on that. I'm going. Let's go California.
California, no.
I'm judging this.
Moon, the gold standard. So if you want to live the healthiest life possible, you might want to move to
I'm going to say Vermont. And I'm judging that on
Vermont.
one guy that I know. He
The
drinks,
one skinny guy there.
he drinks more beer than anybody I know, but every time I see him, he's fitter
That
and
doesn't
fitter.
sound healthy, though.
But listen to
it
me.
just sounds like he's a mirage.
But this dude is so fit, and he just kind of lives in like this cabin or something, and he's in music. He's in the
Wouldn't
band.
you say Alaska then?
Nah, dude, I've been to Alaska. All they do is drink and
Well, that's all your
they have
buddies
very
do.
high alcoholism
drink and
rates.
fight and other things with an F. And no, I'm gonna say Vermont just because I think they're like this sneaky little
Well-
healthy area of people. They're like half in the mountains and whatever.
Apparently, this state that I'm talking about here, that the healthiest state, is doing everything right. They have the best sleep stats in the country. They have low smoking rates. They actually eat their fruits and vegetables. Plus, they have tons of hiking trails and gyms, and staying active is just part of the lifestyle there.
So
Plus, this
Colorado.
guy's like the happiest guy that I know. He's just always just content. he's never like too happy.
Moon's
or
basing
too,
his entire answer
One
off of
guy.
one
Oh, I'm
dude.
telling
Double
you,
check
it's,
to make
it's all
sure.
for one guy.
So number 2 is Massachusetts.
What?
Number 3 is Washington State. And number 1, the healthiest state in the union is Vermont.
Oh my gosh! I told you. Matt
Vermont.
Appleton is the example of just like
I hope he's the senator
contented
then of
health.
that state. Like, come on.
Why is that area so healthy up there?
Again, they low smoking rates. They eat
Massachusetts,
their
then?
fruits and vegetables. So basically, the Northeast and Pacific Northwest are the current capitals of fitness.
But it actually makes sense because you go to Canada, and it seems like most people you see there are in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Vermont's a wannabe Canadian province. I mean,
All right,
let's
flip
just be
side.
honest here.
Flip side. Who is the worst? Who's the worst? Who is
It's got to be a southern state. I hate to say it. It's Mississippi.
I was saying,
Mississippi is number 49,
oh, well.
Wait, number
could be
49 as
worse.
in like second worst?
second worst.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm going to
So
say.
1 is Vermont,
just go to Louisiana.
49 is Mississippi.
Louisiana.
You say Louisiana.
I like how we said where it's warm all the time, and it's the opposite. So I'm going to go. You said Louisiana.
You said Louisiana.
I'll go. Give me Mississippi.
Mississippi was 49 already.
Oh wait, I just said.
We already said 49
where are you?
Mississippi.
I was going to go Louisiana. But I'm confused.
You want to go with Louisiana too?
No.
Okay.
Then give me where are we at here? Give me Georgia.
Show me Georgia. No,
Man. What's Georgia?
not Georgia.
What's it
I don't
ranked?
have the number.
What's Georgia all, dude?
Georgia didn't even make the
Give me
list.
Florida.
Florida, no. Congratulations to Moon once again. Louisiana is the worst.
Man, it's like I've been around.
But he got to say 2 states. You tricked me.
He did. He said 2.
Okay, I
He said
apologize.
The
Mississippi
bottom
first.
the bottom of the list is heavily concentrated in the South. Louisiana dead last, followed by Mississippi, West Virginia, Alabama, and Tennessee.
Nice.
Yeah.
High
I'm
obesity
surprised
rates,
Tennessee-
lots of smoking, lack of infrastructure. In Louisiana, for example, there are very few gyms per person.
A lot of
And
bobbies.
almost 30% of people are completely inactive outside of work. Like, they don't do nothing. Nothing. Where's Missouri? We
in between
are,
Illinois and
Yeah,
Kansas.
we're right next
That's a
to
good
Arkansas
call.
too.
we are
I'd say right in the middle.
Give me
number
18.
41. That's right. We're terrible. Not great, guys. Not great. Not great. Not great.
We have a lot of trails.
We do. Apparently, they're not getting used very much.
We have a lot of empty, nice.
We got our
clean
challenges.
Trails.
We got our
I do
challenges.
see a lot of gyms closing.
We have some issues with our dietary habits. It was really what it comes down to.
That's weird. We got a lot of fast food. You think?
We got the hill, though.
Yeah.
Great food.
Not to climb it, but to eat. Not to climb the hill. Maybe we should use more hill climbing instead of eating. One weird outlier is Colorado. Colorado came in 4th place, which is impressive, but here's a kicker. Colorado's got the most fast food locations per person in the entire country.
Really?
Colorado has the most fast food locations per person in the entire country. Despite all those drive-thrus, they have the lowest obesity rate.
That is awesome. I mean, it is one of those places you go, and that's, again, where you see a lot of fit people everywhere.
Well, it just goes to show you that if you have a strong culture of like outdoor stuff, like outdoor activity, you could apparently out-exercise a couple burgers.
Well, also, you know how colder temperatures help your metabolism stay up or whatever, so I'm guessing the colder climates are better to keep the weight off.
There's just something about that dude, Matt Appleton.
You're still talking about your
He's
Vermont buddy,
He's
huh?
got his Facebook page
Johnny
pulled up
Appleseed.
right now,
well,
for
because
sure.
because now like he really does represent Vermont, and you're talking about how they like being outside. This dude is like building a.
Do we have a picture of this dude?
He's building a cabin.
Let's see what this
Let me
guy
see
looks
what
like.
Matt Appleton looks like.
Last weekend or whenever when I saw his shirt off, I was like, dude, you're getting
Wait, what?
fitter. As he gets older, he gets more fit. And I said, what are you doing? He goes, I'm just
Living in Vermont, man.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just building the house, and that's pretty much it. Like he's not doing anything other than just being outdoors and just being a Vermontian. How do you
Vermontite.
Vermontite. Yes.
I know, Jamie, it's 9 o'clock. I know you got to bounce.
Yeah.
Can you stick around for 10 more minutes? Or?
Sure. Yes.
What do you got going on? You got nothing going on.
Lots of couple things.
All right. A couple irons in the fire?
Yeah. 4 or 5.
Just real quick, we'll do some news.
This is Matt over here. Doesn't he just look happy? Standing next to Tony Hawk. He's just a happy guy.
He lives
Just
in
a happy
Vermont.
guy.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news is sponsored by.
News is sponsored by STL Windows and Doors, the installers other installers trust.
Man, this is a story out of Florida. It's heartbreaking. A 1-year-old toddler is currently recovering in the hospital after ingesting methamphetamine that was hidden inside their own sippy cup. Now, according to the sheriff's office, the incident unfolded when the kid took a drink from the cup. The parents then noticed a bag sitting at the bottom of it. And to make matters worse, another person living in the house confirmed the bag was actually meth. But here is the part that it's really hard to wrap your head around. Instead of calling 911 immediately upon realizing your kid had been exposed to meth, the adults in the house decided to just monitor the child. Just monitor him.
Well, they're making good choices. I can see how that'd be their.
Yeah, add that to the list of bad choices, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the baby started vomiting that the mother finally rushed him to a nearby fire station. When the detectives went back to search the home, they found drug paraphernalia, including glass pipes, containers with meth residue. As a result, 4 adults living in the house have been arrested, all facing charges of child neglect, causing great bodily harm. And the sheriff over there summed it up perfectly, calling the situation completely preventable and noting there is absolutely no excuse for meth to be anywhere near a kid.
I like how they're hiding it in a sippy cup.
Yeah, that seems like a really bad idea.
Well, then there's this one. This is a little more lighthearted. You know those mornings when you're rushing to get the kids out the door and just grabbing whatever's in the fridge to put in the lunch pail? One parent in Georgia might have grabbed the wrong can. Police in South Fulton, which is just outside of Atlanta, had to issue a friendly reminder to parents to double-check the lunch boxes because a student showed up to school with a canned lemon martini to wash down their midday snack. So the parent grabbed a can of that Cutwater.
Yeah.
The Cutwater lemon drop martini, which at a quick glance looks a lot like a soda or a sparkling water.
It could be easily confused.
Easily.
Yeah. And it does say cut water.
But it also says martini bigger than
Yeah,
it
but
says
I mean,
Cutwater.
listen, as a parent, you're trying to get these kids out of the house.
Yeah, you gotta do a little work separating this stuff. You know, if you have it all in one fridge, it's gotta be in like a drawer or something. Your adult stuff over there, you just never know because things are pretty chaotic in the morning.
It does pack a punch with 11% alcohol. It's basically double a normal beer. So the cops had a good sense of humor about the mix-up. They posted on social media, that is not Capri Sun. That is not apple juice. That's a whole parent had a long night starter pack.
Oh.
Hey, is this overkill, or do you think that they should have them in unique sizes? And I know the manufacturers are going to be like, absolutely not, because it just costs more money.
Yeah,
But,
he's the same.
But you know, like in
like a
Australia or
skinnier-
a lot of different countries, the different bills, a $20 bill is not the same size as a $1 bill. So it's like, you know, it's not just for visually impaired people, but it's just for fewer mix-ups and that kind of stuff. It's weird that our money is all the same color.
Yeah,
it's
how
all the
many
same texture, it's all
variations
the
of a
same-
can can you have, though? Because they've already done
Yeah,
the
the skinny
the
cans.
tall skinny can, which now, by the way, some of the seltzers look just like the energy drinks,
Trulies.
or like they look just like my daughter. I don't want Rain or something like that. She used like a little vitamin water thingy.
But
Morning. It looks just like a seltzer. I
that's
was like,
kinda
what are you
what I
drinking
mean.
there?
A hard seltzer, too.
Yeah.
Okay, or perhaps there's you know, like the Bush NAs that I drink have like a red ring on the top, so real easy to see in the cooler and wherever. I will say, probably once a month, I find my kids drinking something in a can, and I look at it and I go, "What the heck is this?" And I look just to make sure, you know, that it's not some taurine packed energy drink or some, you know, alcoholic beverage or something.
Yeah, you
They're
know,
so hard.
I have these
tell
Coca-Cola
visually.
mixed with Jack Daniels. Is it Jack and Coke?
Yeah, it's like a
Already
black
mixed.
can.
It's in the black can. It looks like a regular can of Coke.
But that's what I mean.
boy.
Shouldn't there be some sort of standard, like a stripe or a?
I like that idea of the stripe.
So the paint job would be easy to do. Like
How about you
changing
just
the
pay
graphics.
attention, parents?
Oh, come on.
You know
man.
what, we're just having fun here, okay? Like what?
I gotta yell
We're
at
just
us.
talking about.
How about you put some?
I'm
You
talking to my
take some
friend-
responsibility.
I'm talking to my
okay?
friend Jamie, and you gotta
How
yell
about
at
you
him?
take some responsibility, okay,
Seriously.
parents? And stop blaming everybody else. The size of the can.
We didn't say that.
Be a parent.
I'm spitballing here.
We're trying to solve
I
problems.
thought this was a
here.
brainstorm.
Be a parent.
I thought no idea was a bad idea.
And finally in the news, we all know somebody on the GLP-1s, right? On the GLP-1 bandwagon. Ozempic, Wegovy. There is some new research that you want to keep on your radar. A recent study presented at a major orthopedic surgery meeting suggests that, you know, all those medications, Ozempic, Wegovy, might come with a hidden downside, an increased risk of osteoporosis and gout.
Osteoporosis is weak bones.
Weak bones. Now, a surgeon at the University of Pennsylvania started noticing something strange. Patients were coming to him with serious tendon tears resulting from very minor injuries.
Is it because of lack of nutrition, like a lack of nutritional value that's like strengthening the bones?
Well, so this guy's, you know, he suspected, you know, there was a connection with the medication, so he decided to dig into the data. After looking at 5 years of records for over 146,000 adults, all with obesity and type 2 diabetes, here's what they found out when comparing those on GLP-1 to those who weren't. Users had about a 30% higher risk of developing osteoporosis, which is a bone weakening disease.
Okay, I'll say this. So, my dad passed in December, but he had type 2 diabetes forever. And he was on this stuff. I don't remember which brand, but he was on one for diabetes years and years ago, and he stopped because he was like, he felt his bones were aching and it was making his bones weak. And he was like, I'm walking differently and it's weakening my system. I can no longer take this.
So-
And he refused. He went to the doctor and was like, you have to figure out something else. I can't not take this.
So 30% higher risk of osteoporosis and 12% higher risk of gout, which is a painful form of arthritis. So why is it happening? And the experts have a couple theories on why rapid weight loss with those drugs might hurt your bones. One is the astronaut effect. So one doctor compared it to astronauts in space. When your body suddenly has much less weight to carry, your skeleton doesn't have to work as hard to support it, which can cause bone density to drop.
So it's
And-
the speed in which this happens, not necessarily the weight loss.
Well, also because the drugs suppress your appetite, you might be eating significantly less food, which means you're missing out on key bone builders like calcium and vitamin D. And then rapid weight loss is known to cause temporary spikes in uric acid, which is a primary trigger for gout.
Oh man! So just like compounds, each thing, just a perfect storm.
Right. So the good news is, don't before you panic. Doctors aren't saying you need to quit the meds. One weight loss specialist notes that this isn't a reason for fear. It's a reason to adjust your lifestyle. Like the data says, hey, if you combine these medications with structured exercise,
You're good.
especially resistance training, and make sure you're getting enough protein, you could largely mitigate the bone loss. So if you're taking the shot, make sure you're also hitting the gym and watching your nutrition.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Everything we've talked about with these drugs for the past 6 months, they've all said the same thing. You can't just take it and expect to lose weight and then be perfectly healthy. In addition to this, the shot, you need to do other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was, 75 or whatever. He wasn't going to hit the Bowflex no more. So
but still, you could
had to
keep,
adjust.
getting out and walking.
Yep. You can go to Kohl's, walk around it.
You hear that, Dad? No.
What do you say?
He's not answering.
Not answering?
No.
Oh.
What happened? Lives 3 miles or 3.
All right. Hey, Jamie, appreciate you coming in and getting up early.
Thank you for having me. Always
Make sure you listen to Jamie on the Fast Lane on
Not today.
101 ESPN. Not today?
The fast lane will be. I won't be there.
Oh,
we're flying to Seattle today.
Oh, what's in Seattle?
The Blues.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's a hockey team here.
Oh, yes. That team.
Sport.
Correct.
Yes.
Do you expect so before you leave, the trade deadline's
here we
Friday.
go.
The
Here
trade
we go.
deadline's Friday.
Yeah.
Will this be the same team on Saturday?
No. No chance. It can't be.
Do you expect some kind of blockbuster trade?
I don't expect it. It wouldn't surprise me.
And we're selling.
We are sellers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sellers. Now, with the intention of buying, like I think if there's some big pieces that go, like let's just say if the Robert Thomas thing happens, you will be selling that asset but getting several in return.
Right.
So it's not like it's like not like a couple years ago with O'Reilly, Tarasenko, those guys were selling off and just hoping to get draft picks and things like that. You won't get you might get a draft pick, but you will get young players.
This is for the future.
Like in the next 2 to 3 years. Like so not like 5-6 years down the road. Doug's going to want to get players that are ready maybe next year, if not the year after, to make an impact.
Right. All right, so listen, something to look forward to.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
you heard it here first.
You heard it here first,
it's
guys.
stressful. Though. It's a stressful time for those players, like especially when you're on a losing team like that, and anybody is susceptible because just because you're not a star player doesn't mean you can't be traded. Doesn't mean you can't be thrown in on a deal or things like that.
On Friday, where's the team on Friday?
San Jose.
To be traded when you're on the road.
Yeah.
Is that especially? Have you ever been traded when you were on the road?
Not on the road, no. I've always had the good fortune, if you'll call it that, of being traded while I was in the home city. But guys usually at this point, guys who are in the rumor mill will pack a little extra.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Pack a little extra, boys, because, like it could happen. If that's the case, it could be another week to 10 days.
Bring an extra couple pairs of underwear because...
Couple pairs of underwear, an extra suit, some jeans, like whatever it is.
Protein bars.
Couple protein bars.
Yeah, the team
you're
usually
fine.
has those. You're probably you're fine.
All right, Jamie, safe travels. We love you, buddy.
Yes, love you
and
too.
people love you. And thanks for getting up early.
Appreciate you guys having me.
They say AI can be smarter than the average human, but that really overestimates a human's ability to train AI. So a year ago, the Washington State Department of Licensing started using AI to handle the automated service over the phone.
Oh, no.
So this is actually funny. So when callers who press 2 for Spanish, they didn't actually get Spanish. They got an AI voice speaking in English with a Spanish accent.
No way. That is so good. That's incredible. Can you imagine?
It's very funny. Let me see if I can.
You have an example?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
yeah.
goodness.
So nationally, some people complained. Well, others found it's funny. They compared the AI responses to the broken English by using Consuelo the maid in Family Guy. So it really was Spanglish, with the only actual Spanish words being the numbers, like your estimated wait time is less than trace minutes. Here, listen to this.
Please press 1 for English. 2 para español. Thank you for calling the Department of Licensing Customer Support Center. For assistance with scheduling a driver licensing office appointment, canceling an existing appointment, or questions about an upcoming appointment, please press 1. Thank you.
The reaction online to the accent was absurdly humorous. A lot of people compared it to Consuela from Family Guy. It was hilarious to us in the moment because it was so absurd, but it has real accessibility issues for people who call in every day.
That's the woman who.
Número 2
That's
para almost Españas.
So that's a woman named Maya Edwards who found out when her bilingual husband pressed 2 to get a shorter wait time.
Oh, that is genius, by the way. If you're bilingual,
Yeah.
you get a shorter wait time. Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Not fair.
Oh,
That's
think
brilliant.
of this. Think
Learn
of
another
minutes.
language.
You just.
Well, I didn't know Spanish was that easy. I understood everything they were saying. I'm going to go for that.
So the agency has apologized. It sounds more like an Indian accent, doesn't it?
I'm not going to wade into these waters.
Why? But listen to it. Let me go back to it. Hang on.
Please press 1 for English. 2 para Español. Thank you for calling the Department of Licensing Customer Support Center. For assistance with scheduling a drive.
Doesn't it sound more like Apu from The Simpsons?
I don't know. Can you give me an example?
No.
Yeah, just if I could hear you do it.
Just yeah.
Thank you. Come again. What? Stop it. The agency blamed the error on staff. They said the automated service has 10 languages and now runs on newer AI technology. Unfortunately, it did not keep Spanglish as one of the language
Darn
options.
it.
That's so funny.
I love that.
I bet he got a shorter wait time.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. All right, here's Moon in sports. Oh, there's some stuff going on, Moon. Let's find out.
Sports is presented by Chuck's Hot Chicken with 5 area locations. Chuck's is the locally owned hot chicken spot, voted best fried chicken sandwich in Missouri. Let's start in Jupiter, Florida, where the St. Louis Cardinals, if you have not been checking your phone, made a big move in leadership. Cardinals have finalized a 2-year contract extension for manager Ollie Marmol.
You okay with this, Scott?
Yeah.
Now, if you're not up to day,
very
Marmol
much.
was entering the final year of his current deal, and usually when the manager is has a lame duck year, it creates a lot of speculation about their job security. And there's a new president of baseball operations, Chaim Bloom. Often when a new exec comes in, what do? They kind of clear house, or they at least bring in their own manager or find their own manager. Now, Bloom has done the complete opposite here by extending Marmol through the 2028 season with a team option for 2029. The front office and Bloom are signaling that they really believe Marmol is the right guy to oversee the current transition
And
period.
let's be honest. If he's not doing a great job, they can get rid of him at any time.
Yeah. But I mean, once Molina said he thought he was a great coach, I was like, well, let's go.
Remember, they're prioritizing stability as they look to develop the next wave of young talent. By the way, I don't think that Molina is going to stir the pot either and be upset because he was looking to come back.
Yeah, I don't think he's upset at all. I think it's honestly the right amount of time. He gave him a 2-year deal. Molina's going to be back, getting enough work in the major league coaching kind of experience around the office, and then in 2 years we'll probably see someone else stepping up in that.
Speaking of young talent, there's a name you need to know. J.J. Weatherholt. Weatherholt was the Cardinals' first-round draft pick recently, and he's turning heads in spring training. A win over the Marlins yesterday continues to show incredible discipline at the plate. That stat matters here isn't the home runs. It's his on-base percentage, which is sitting at a massive .563. Oh. He's walking more than he's striking out. Manager Ollie Marmol is praising his defense and his mental approach. You're looking to the future of the infield. Keep an eye on that guy. While we're on the subject of the Cardinals, the team announced a new ticket package for the 26th season that might appeal to families or anybody with a big appetite. It's called the Coca-Cola Unlimited Ticket. You guys hear about this?
I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the seats are located in Big Mac land because we're talking about food. That's 271 and 272 in left field. Here's how it works. The ticket includes access to a dedicated concession stand where you can grab unlimited food and drinks from the time gates open until the end of the eighth inning. The menu includes the ballpark staples. You got your hot dogs, your brats, your nachos, your popcorn, your peanuts, your fountain sodas. They also have chicken tenders and ice cream cups included.
Chicken tendies, huh?
I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Team says you can grab up to 3 items per visit to the stand, and there's no limit. You hear me? No limit on how many times you can visit. The pricing will be dynamic, as most of the tickets are there, meaning it changes based on the opponent of the day or the day of the week. So tickets start at $29 for lower demand games.
That'd be like a Tuesday game against the Marlins.
That's a crazy deal.
But for opening day against Tampa, that price jumps to like $100.
That's still a good deal.
Interesting move to add value to the ticket as the team tries to boost attendance numbers.
They got to do something.
You got to do something.
Not a terrible.
That's brilliant.
If you happen to have $12 million burning a hole in your pocket, former Cardinals slugger Matt Holliday has a house for sale.
I saw it.
It's his Stillwater, Oklahoma house. Listen to the details.
It's like a triple wide, I think.
136 acres, a professionally lit baseball field, an indoor pickleball court. That's right, indoor pickleball. A pool that the listing agent claims is worth $2 million by itself. This is crazy. If you want this kind of thing, you got to move to Oklahoma for it. moving to that. I mean, I'm sure it's on Zillow, but let's see what happens with that.
Because it's the biggest home in Oklahoma, right?
Oh
Is
my
that
gosh,
true?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know.
The biggest home, really?
Or the most expensive home in Oklahoma.
I'll try to get some more details and see exactly what the listing says. Let's go over to college basketball. First of all, we got SLU Billikens currently sitting in first place at the Atlantic 10 Conference. Saturday, they managed to rally and beat. How do you say that? Is it Duquesne?
Duchenne.
That's what I thought, but it's with a Q instead of a CH. Anyway, they have a game coming up. Tip-off is 7 p.m. That game is Wednesday
Or
night.
Duquesne. Maybe
Duquesne, that's what I thought.
yeah.
Okay. Back at Chaffetz Arena Wednesday night to host Loyola Chicago. Stakes are simple. Billikens need a win. They guarantee themselves at least a share of the regular season conference title. Meanwhile, just down the road, Enterprise Center set for Arch Madness. I talk a lot about this on the podcast. Arch Madness is awesome. It's a conference tournament with the Missouri Valley Conference. St. Louis tradition. Fans from schools like Bradley, Drake, Southern Illinois, they flood downtown area for 4 days of basketball. Arch Madness. The bracket was finalized just a few hours ago, really. The Belmont Bruins have earned number 1 seed. They're the clear favorite, boasting one of the most efficient offenses in the country. The Valley is historically unpredictable. Teams like Bradley and Illinois State are right on their heels. It's a very cool thing. You got to check out archmadness.com. But that is a wonderful St. Louis tradition that I hope just lasts forever here.
Matt Holliday's house is the most expensive single-family property in the state.
That's what it was. Okay.
Dang. Finally, we shift to the ice. There's some significant roster movement for the Blues yesterday involving a fan favorite. Now, Jamie was just speculating on what might happen over the next day or two, but forward Robbie Fabry has been claimed off waivers from the Minnesota Wild. For those unfamiliar about how waivers work, the Blues had to place Fabry on waivers to move him off the active roster. This gave every other team in the league 24 hours to claim the contract. Minnesota stepped up and said, we'll take him. This officially ends Fabry's second stint with the Blues. He was, of course, a key part of the 19 Stanley Cup team during his first run here. However, with the silver lining to this move, the reason the Blues needed to clear that roster spot was to activate their star center, Robert Thomas, from injured reserve. Thomas has been out with an injury, and getting him back in the lineup is a massive boost for the team's offense, and maybe we'll see what happens with him.
Yeah, I don't think Robert Thomas is a Blue by the time the weekend hits.
That's your guess, huh? That's
bummer.
what you were saying this morning, and Jamie was kind of like, I don't know.
We can keep it a lifer. Let's do a
see.
lifer.
Hey, I'm Moon, and that's your sports because doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it, working.
All right, one final break. We'll come back, wrap her up. I'm a mess. Time to
You know
end
what
the show.
happened? You messed up on Wordle. You messed up on the
I
mini.
know.
And
I
your
missed
whole
the
day
Wordle.
is crumbled.
The mini.
He's crumbling,
Time
guys.
to end the show. All right, thank you all for tuning in. If you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And today's podcast is titled...
I'll grease a guy when I get there.
All right. Moon, what else?
May 2nd, Can You Feel the Punk Tonight? We have a special thing that we're going to put up on social media. The guy, Pumbaa himself reached out. Thanks to
way.
Tim. Yeah, our good buddy Tim. Pumbaa sang a song for us and everything and wished us well with Can You Feel the Punk Tonight. We're going to share it. It's the coolest thing ever. But make sure you get tickets to that. May 2nd, we got 2 shows, matinee show and an 8 p.m. show. And then, of course, the VIP experience. It's going to be an absolute blast. May 2nd at the pageant. Get tickets, canyoufeelthepunktonight.com.
Scott?
Yeah, get your tickets and also follow me at King Scott Rules and have a beautiful Tuesday.
All right. Rafe returns tomorrow. And with that, we leave you with a selection from our Teamers Remember the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Celebrate St. Louis in style with awesome 314-day specials available on March 14th at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. From Granite City, Sarah Penland is our